Hope you're having an excellent day and that you're ready for Genesis 1 launch. We've already got people asking what time is it coming out. We don't know. The latest from the official ARK Discord is nada. It's live! Wait, you mean I'm live, Tony? Or the update's live? Don't tell me the update's live. Don't tell me it's dropped, because it will. If it has in fact dropped, it would be a record, I think, for wildcard. I think the earliest I've ever seen a wildcard ARK update was when Genesis 2 came out for ARK Survival Evolved, and it was at 6 o'clock British time. I'm pretty sure it was 6 o'clock British time, I remember. That was the first ARK launch I ever streamed, actually. So it could happen. You never know. I'm live. Okay, Tony. I was panicking for a minute there. I thought, shit, it's happening. Any news on the Gen 1 map? No. I do think sometimes people think I work for Wildcard. I don't. I'm just a lowly streamer who likes dinosaurs. Yeah, we as creators, we honestly know nothing more than everyone else. I'm keeping my eyes on the official ARK Discord. The announcement channel in there is where you'll hear of any delay updates, usually from either Dolly or Svala. It's a bit of a minefield in that Discord, so take it with a pinch of salt. Yeah, I think we will look through the latest community crunch and then use that to figure out what's what. I think that's going to be the plan. So here we go. This is the latest community crunch. This little image here is advertising the DLC that's going to be coming out with the free update. So the DLC is paid. This is called Bob's True Tales. So I want to try and figure out what's coming with Bob's True Tales and what will be included for free. Let's have a little look. I mean, I don't know if it's going to say on here if we have to do a little bit more digging. Yeah. And besties with Dolly, Gib, Jen. Sometimes, yeah, Molly's right. Sometimes as creators, we do have, you know, maybe some inside connections or information, but I can honestly attest to the ARK dev team and their creators. We do not know any more than you do. Unfortunately. Okay, so this is a specific reference to Bob's Tall Tales, I think. So let's have a little read about this. I don't know how much this is going to be priced at. I'm pretty sure the last Bob's DLC, it was about £15, $20, I think. And although I was gifted a code by Wildcard, big thank you, I felt that it was worth the money. I thought it was a really good addition to ARK. Lots of cool dinos, lots of cool quality of life things, cool new engrams, all the rest of it. So what does it say? It says, the simulation is stretching to its limits, and on July the 2nd, the boundaries fracture completely with the official arrival of Genesis Ascended Part 1. So that is the free part. If you own ARK Survival Ascended, you do get the map for free as part of that. And then it says ARK Tides of Fortune. So I'm confused about the Tides of Fortune. Is Tides of Fortune another free bit, or is that associated with Bob's Tall Tales? I will say one downside, in my opinion, or something that could be maybe communicated better, is the fact that there's all these new features and DLCs, and it's a bit confusing, I think, as a player, knowing which things belong to which DLCs, which things are free, because there's just so many kind of little DLCs and things now. We've got the Bob's Tall Tales, we've got the Bob's True Tales, we've got the individual fantastical tames, the Pyromane, the Dreadmare, for example, and then we've got the fantastical tames, creature pack. It's all a bit, yeah, there's a lot going on. So we're going to try and pick that apart. Tides of Fortune is the part of Bob's True Tales, yes, and Tides of Fortune, as I understand, is a big overhaul to how traversing water feels and behaves. So I wonder, if you don't have Bob's True Tales, are you going to be able to access boats or not? Like, what if another player has a boat and that's locked behind Bob's True Tales? I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming as part of the update, you are going to, as a player, even if you're on a normal raft, still get to experience the new wave mechanics and whatnot. It says survivors will soon trade solid ground for rolling waves and physics-driven waters, charting courses across vast oceans in search of buried fortunes. Custom fleets built to clash in explosive naval warfare. I mean, that's if you're PvPing, but maybe there's NPC boats for us PvEers, perhaps, is what I'm thinking. Honestly, I've not done an awful lot of reading on this update, so I'm absorbing a lot of it now, I'll be honest. For now, enjoy the calm before the tide rolls in. Okay. Interesting. I am a little bit worried about these water mechanics as somebody that experiences motion sickness in games. I really hope they've factored in those of us that do experience that. Otherwise, I'm going to have, pardon me, I'm going to have a very bad time. I'm doing a streamer burp. Oh! This creature? Wait, is this creature coming to ARK? Oh, it's a mod spotlight. That's a creature from Tania Stella, which was a modded map for ASE. Yeah, Tania Stella Dino Editions. Oh, that's cool. I forget what this guy's called. Very mean. Big snoot. Very mean. But yeah, that's the latest. Let me go back through the blog post and see what other information we have. Let's have a look. Here we go. Community Crunch preparing to set sail. Community Crunch. The Tide Pup. Here we go. So what about this guy? How do we get hold of this guy, right? The Tide Pup. Is this part of Bob's True Tales or is this part of the Fantastical Tames? Arriving June the 25th alongside Genesis 1. June the 25th. We mean July the 2nd, right? Yeah, it says ARK Tides of Fortune. So I assume if you have Bob's True Tales, then you will get the Tide Pup. As in, you will have access to be able to tame this thing. The little... I'm pretty sure it's... Oh, wait, you can ride it! I thought it was going to be a shoulder pet. That's really cool. It's like a little axolotl. I absolutely would like one of these. As adorable as it is invaluable, the benevolent semi-aquatic salamander, that's a mouthful, specialises in pure support. Keep it as a juvenile shoulder pet, it is a shoulder pet, to defend against incoming damage and dispel negative effects, or evolve it into a mature, full-sized mount capable of creating a regenerative healing zone for your tribe. It's a Healy pet! With pirate crews preparing to set sail and new horizons waiting beyond the waves, you may soon discover that the most important member of your crew isn't the one firing the cannons, it's the one ensuring everyone makes it back to the shore in one piece. That is very cute. Ah! Okay, so the Tide Pup is coming with the DLC, so you have to pay for this if you want the Tide Pup. But there is an octopus somewhere. We need to go find the blog post about the octopus, but there is an octopus coming as well, and I think the octopus is part of the base game. Here we go. A cracking good time. This guy. This looks interesting. Let's read about the octopus. Okay, so Tide Pup. Oh, here we go. Arriving free for all players with Genesis Ascended is the Paleoctopus. Lurks beneath the waves, ready to turn calm seas into chaos. As captains set sail in search of fortune, they'll soon discover that not every adventure at sea goes according to plan. So, you get this octopus for free. You can tame this for free as part of the base game. It's a Tide Pup, DLC, octopus, base game. Are there any other dinos, chat, that are, or creatures that are coming out other than these two? Underwater is even more nightmare fuel. Just exactly what we wanted. I actually did kind of want that, in fairness. I'm having a little look. We did not read this. Now, something that has been brought to my attention is this parrot, which has made an appearance in a lot of Bob's True Tales, Tides of Fortune artwork. This parrot is appearing, and there's been a lot of speculation around whether perhaps the parrot is maybe a skin for Helena, Because if you've not played Genesis 1 before, Helena actually becomes a visual companion at your aid that you can interact with, the little robot. And I wonder if maybe it's going to be a skin that you get with the DLC. Maybe, rather than being an actual tame. Or it could just be part of the key art. But look, you've got the Tide Pups, you've got the octopus, and then the parrot. So it kind of makes you think, turtles! Can you see the turtle flags? I'm definitely going to have turtle flags on my ship. The TLC for the Tickle Chicken looks interesting. Did they say when they're releasing that one, or if they've done it already? I know they've done the spider TLC because we tamed one of those the other day. Okay, so that's the same image as that one. Does it say anything new? No, this is just announcing the delay, I think. But yeah, that's all the information that I kind of know. But if you guys have any more insight into what's coming with either the free update or the DLC, feel free to share. For now, what we're going to do is, whilst we're waiting, I'm going to hop onto my server. So if you don't know, we have a community server for anybody who subscribes to me over on Patreon at Herman tier or above. It's kind of a way that I can say thank you for supporting me over on that platform. And we have an island server. And we also have a second server, which is always the latest map to come out. So we've just moved off Lost Colony. We'll be moving on to Genesis 1. We'll probably stay on Genesis 1 and probably it's usually 3 or 4 months, sometimes longer if there's a delay for the next map. So assuming the next map's Genesis 2, I mean, who knows when we're going to get Crystal Isles, Fjord or Lost Island, etc. We will, be on Genesis 1 as a kind of temporary map. And then we move all our stuff back to the island in preparation for the next. That's kind of how it works. But yeah, we're going to be hanging out on the server for a bit. I'm going to put the link to my Patreon in Twitch chat, just in case anybody would like to join us. And maybe you've joined us in the past, you want to join us again, or maybe you're brand new as well. We do have a couple of new folks that have joined, so absolutely, there's going to be a mix of, you know, people that have been on the cluster for a couple of years versus people who are a week old. And the way we do things with our transfers is we do character only transfers for X number of weeks. It's usually 6 to 8 weeks. And then we allow full transfers, and it kind of makes a more level playing field for any new players joining. Because we oldies already have the advantage of having a lot of levels under our belts. Okay, I'm loading in. I don't know if I've got the Patreon link for YouTube. Let me see. There's a link to... Oh, it would help if I could spell it right. There we go. Sometimes Nightbot is a bit slow over on YouTube. Yes, if anybody hears of the update dropping, if you're in the official ARK Discord, do shout at me. I am checking intermittently, but I can only do so much when I'm live. I'm the world's worst multitasker, believe it or not. Trying to remember my password because we've just changed it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I remember it. I'm loading in and then we'll swap screens. There we go. Yeah, we'll just faff around base, I think. We've still got a lot of unpacking to do because we moved off of Lost Colony a couple of days back, so yeah, there's still a lot of loot to sort through, so we might do some loot sorting. I was working on breeding my colourful turtles that keep meshing into the ground annoyingly, as you can see. Apparently if you just give them a punch, they pop up. Yeah, look. Yeah, I'm trying to raise solid coloured rainbow battle turtles. Oh, this one is stuck. They are not popping back up. They live there now. Oh no, there they go, look. I'm going to turn the in-game ARK music off because we have like a piano playing. Oh shit, no, that's not the one I want. Hang on a minute. Yeah, we had boss fight music the other day. We'll have to wait till you come back off holiday to join this time. There's a few folks on holiday at the moment, Tegwin, so you absolutely won't be the only one, don't worry. Right, let me get this turtle out the ground. There we go. Okay, let me have a think. What is this? What is this green radius? I'm not sure. Let me put some armor on. I'm pretty sure I just dumped all my stuff from the boss fight in the vault, and I didn't actually spend time sorting through it. So that's going to be something that we want to do quickly. I think we're having a server save. Yes, we are. Oh, my gloves nearly broke. That's interesting. Your tribe killed a stegosaurus. Interesting. What is Duck up to? Yeah, I'm gonna kind of just equip myself with some basic gear a minute. Oh my god. You scared the crap out of me. I don't know. Duck's in-game mic's not been working, so I don't know. Ow. What the hell? Hang on, let me just see. I think I might have my mic settings turned off. Hello? Hello? I don't know what she just did. Hi, Jim. Am I planning to stream until release? It really depends, Jim, on when it comes out, because I will need to sleep at some point. I'm not the type of streamer, unfortunately, who can do all-nighters. But unless we hear a delay, I'll probably stream till like 10. I'll probably stream till like 10. If we hear it's happening at 11, I might stay on a bit late, but the plan is if it does drop tonight, I will hop onto single player and just bob about and get some first impressions in. It's very unlikely our server will be running tomorrow. But if I can get it running tomorrow, I will. Yeah. Sidoris, I was honestly thinking about doing a poll in chat or a prediction in Twitch chat. How long do we think Genesis 1 will be delayed by? Beard, I just got your message. I hope you're okay. I hope you're okay. If you're still here. I was thinking we could like do a prediction and then the possible answers could be it's not getting delayed. It's going to be... Actually, no, maybe the prediction could be what time BST will ARK Genesis 1 come out. We could say something like 7 PM, midnight, tomorrow, or 2027. Those could be the choices. You've not been following the announcements because they're always wrong. The best place to get up-to-date kind of live ops information into delays, into timings, is in the official ARK Discord announcement channel, not the patch notes channel or anything like that. But in the past, Dolly and Svala have updated folks in that channel. Yeah. Right, I need to repair my stuff from the other day. My armor is very broken right now. Your vote is 2027. I am going to predict Snow Owl. Oh, it looks like a July the 4th Snow Owl. I don't know if that's intentional or not. Wooster. Very cute. Actually, something we need to work on doing as well is like packing down our dinos, like packing down this base again in preparation for it going into hibernation. Yeah. Oh, are you actually going to do it, Molly? Okay. So the question should be, what time, BST, in brackets, will the Genesis update drop? And then answers could be, let's do 9 PM, after midnight, Friday, or sometime in 2027. Wait, how many options can you pick? Is it 4? Is it 4? I think it's 4. I think it's 4. Oh shit, we've still got loads of polymer in here. Okay, there we go. I've repaired my armor. Excellent! Oh, did I leave it in here? I did. I did. Duck wants to know why I'm streaking. Oh, because I'm repairing my armor. Wait, I couldn't hear Duck. Duck, I don't know if you can hear me, but I was repairing my armor. That's why I didn't have it on. I don't think Duck can hear me. Technically, we can't do the 2027 option because we can't have a prediction up longer than 24 hours. Oh no, but the 2027 one is a joke, Molly. The 2027 one would be like a joke answer. Because Wildcard are notorious for their delays, right? Oh, did you hear me a minute ago?
I turned down my voice volume for the other day, the boss fight.
Oh, I see. Yeah, same. No, you sound good. Yeah, I was just repairing my armor, so that's why I was running about without anything on. Okay. What are you up to?
I was just turning you up a little bit. We've just been bobbing around, doing some breeding.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I might start sorting through some of the loot as well from Lost Colony.
I'm sorry I've left you so much loot.
Have you left me so much loot? That's okay. I will enjoy sorting through it. Don't worry.
I added in a whole extra vault and filled up the ones that you were emptying.
Excellent.
Sorry.
That's okay. Don't worry. I mean, if you sort through some of the dinos.
Yeah, I will. You're Robovic right now.
What do you mean I'm Robovic? Like my voice is Robo?
Yeah, like, do you know how when you're on the phone, the signal goes in and out? It's robotic?
Yeah, yours is a little bit as well. I think it's, unfortunately, I think it's just ARK.
I think it's an ARK thing too.
Okay. Well, let's not do, yeah, we don't have to do in-game mic now. I mean, if we want to go do something together for a bit, we can just Discord. That's probably better sound quality. It's annoying that the in-game voice has always been janky because it's so much, I think it's so much more fun like when you're using the in-game voice when you can. It's so funny like when you're hanging out with somebody and then like they die and they just cut out.
Run away screaming into the distance.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, yeah, I'm
truly bot for dams right now, so I'm gonna.
Okay, I'm truly bot for dams. I'm sorry. All right, well, I'll catch you on the other side.
Okay, side note, I very nearly got all the spider stats combined. I'm just waiting on one last.
Oh, you've been busy.
One last one. Yeah, then we'll have super strong spiders and we can go adventuring.
Excellent. Okay, well, I'm gonna go check on my turtles.
Okay, enjoy.
I'm gonna go check on my turtles. I wish I could record your audio in Duck's channel. I mean, you could clip it, Wade. You could clip the voice. Is it actually like a robot? It's fun to hear somebody's screams fade away as they fall from their bird. Yeah, exactly. Comical effect, Kiri. Is Lost Colony canon in the ARK timeline? It is. It falls in between Extinction and Genesis. The missing puzzle piece, if you will. Molly, are you talking about the prediction from the standpoint of if people answer sometime tomorrow? I mean, if it's sometime tomorrow, then we would have to refund it before 6 o'clock. We would have to do the answer before 6 o'clock. Oh, she's done it. Right, folks, go predict. If you're on Twitch, there is a prediction. If you're on YouTube and you want to be part of the prediction, there is a link to my Twitch chat in YouTube right now. What are the answers? When will Genesis drop BST? 9 p.m. after midnight, Friday, 2027. Who's put 250,000 channel points on 2027? Who did that? That's so many points. Was that you, Sadoris? You know you're losing, right? That's... Oh, wait, was it Larkin? Okay, somebody has put 250,000 channel points on Friday, so it's quite high stakes here, folks. It's quite high stakes. Where's the other raptor gone? Because it's got all my turtle eggs in. There we go. My turtle eggs! We've got a lot of turtles to hatch. Excellent. You've got over 1 million points. Fair enough. You've got to spend them somehow. This is a lot of turtles. I'm not going to be able to carry them all. I'm so heavy. Yeah, Bandit, I'm on Twitch. There's a little link just above you. Hopefully you can see it if you want to come hang out over here. My YouTube is generally pretty quiet compared to my Twitch. But I like to dual stream on YouTube because there are some folks who like just don't like going to Twitch at all. So it means I get to share content with them, which is nice. It's almost like you're here quite often, exactly. I mean, or the alternative is I'm not streaming to Twitch. I'm just talking to all of the different voices in my head. I mean, if people pick Friday, then yeah, the prediction has to be carried out before 6 o'clock tomorrow. Yeah. Asking for a friend who may have voted in a particular way. After midnight is technically Friday. It's supposed to be a silly prediction, not a serious prediction. Somebody's put 67 points on 9 p.m. My bet is, okay, let's say then, if we're talking technicalities, after midnight will be between like midnight and 6 in the morning. Let's just say that. Ussie says 6, 7. I still don't understand that meme. I'm not down with the kids. I'm so confused. Why not 69? Maybe they only had 67 points. Kiri. Oh, 6, 7. Yeah, it could be the 6, 7 meme that I still don't understand. Right. For those of you that are new to my stream, I really like turtles. So that's why I'm breeding them, okay? And I'm trying to get like solid color turtles. And I'm also trying to get amazing stat turtles. So I'm not sure how many of these are actually going to be useful to me. Having a brief look and none of them so far. Oh, here we go. Look, a solid pink male carbon yemis. Was it the solid pink fuchsia male that we needed? I think it is, chat. Solid 68 female. And a solid 68 female. We have a solid 68 breeding pair of turtles, everybody. There's nothing to get, really. That's the joke. Oh my goodness, okay. The joke is there's no joke. Excellent. Which one was it? This one here. Okay, slot 3. We're keeping slot 3, okay? Remember that. Slot 3. Very importante. We're also keeping slot 1 because slot 1 is our stat turtle. So slot 1 has 53 health, 53 stamina, 54 weight, and 59 melee. So, level 263. Let me just double check here. Okay, that is our new breeding female. Our new breeding female. So slot 1. Sorry, male, not female. Slot 1, slot 3. Is what we're keeping, and we're gonna destroy the other ones. There we go. Does Genesis 1 have the big turtle or Genesis 2? Genesis 1. The Megashalon in the ocean biome. Yes. I'm looking forward to it. There we go. I want to know who on the server has... There was a creature that they brought out on Astrios recently. that was kind of like a cross between a buffalo and a turtle. Don't ask. And unfortunately, I know we had some. Duck brought them over from Astrios, and ARK did an ARK. And all of the dinos that Duck brought over from Astrios went poof. Yeah, the Tortuga. So we don't have any Tortugas now, sadly. Sometimes ARK kind of has it. I'm not sure exactly what goes on, but it's kind of like a desync between the server saving and your character saving, and it can cause things in your inventory to go away, which is fun. One of your co-workers has children in dance, and more than once over the last year, the classes have ended early because the kids wouldn't stop with the 6-7 when counting beats. Oh my gosh. That doesn't sound like a particularly easy thing to do when dancing as well. I'm going to pop some of these turtles away then. The ones that we no longer need. Let's do... So we definitely don't need this dude. This dude can go. Are you... Larkham, are you thinking of re-downloading ARK for the update, or are you going to give it a miss this time? Okay, let's put these away. I've got an entire cryofish dedicated to just turtles. Solid colours and best stats. Let's put the weight breeding in there. And put you in there. There we go. You're going to see how the performance is and what the oceans are like. Okay, before actually installing it. That seems wise, Larkham. Okay, we've got our solid pink females that are done here. Let's put them away. You definitely brought your character over to the island, didn't you, Lark? You didn't leave it on Lost Colony, right? Just checking. I'm pretty sure I didn't see you over on Lost Colony. Okay, we've got solid 69 turtles. Solid 96 turtles. We've got a solid red turtle and a solid 68 pink. Amazing. Have you been collecting Archelons or Carbon Yemis? We do have Archelons as well, but I've not been collecting the colours on the Archelons, Jim. It's just the colours on the Carbon Yemis I've been collecting. But we do have some... I think we have a perfect pair of Archelon that Duck was working on. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Molly, I see your message as well. Yeah. Please look after yourself in this heat, folks. If you're experiencing a heat wave at the moment, it was us Brits last week. And I know it's moved on to Central Europe. There's been heat warnings for the parts of the States as well. Please look after yourselves. If being at the computer is too much in this heat, go find a way to cool down. One of the acros is yours. Acros? Oh, in here? Wait, there's an acro duck? Also, hi. Wait, aren't you streaming right now? One of these is mine, really? Thank you. One of these, duck? Do you mean? Okay, I'm going to take slot 2. Oh, I just destroyed it. I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. Duck, Duck, I've just killed it. Did I... Is this bad? Is this bad? There's still one left. Do you need this one? I pressed the wrong button. Oh no. Oh no. Hatch the other. We have perfects. Okay. I will remember to actually hatch this. Hatch! Baby! Oh, floaty baby. There we go. Folks, if you have 1,000 channel points on Twitch and you want to redeem a name for this guy, then please go ahead. Now is your time to shine. Hi, Jeff on YouTube. Is tomorrow Pokemon card day? So, Jeff, I am going to buy Pokemon cards tomorrow, but I'm going to save them until Friday the 10th of July, because I'm going to be doing a marathon stream that weekend to celebrate being partners on Twitch for 4 years, and also to celebrate the launch of Power World. So, any cards bought tomorrow will be opened the week after. I'm going to have to discipline myself. But yes, I am going on the hunt tomorrow morning because they are releasing a special box tomorrow that features Chaos Rising and Perfect Order. Okay, so we've got an Arco. Excellent. I don't really know much about these guys. I don't know how to tame them. I know Duck's been working on them. What is this radius from? Like, what is it? I'm trying to, like, figure out a central point. Oh, is it the Megawana, maybe? Yeah, I'm just going to hide the area. There we go. Yeah, it's the Megawana trough, Kiri. Hello. I just heard a door go. Hello. Wait, is this my spider? Yeah, that's my spider. The spider needs a name as well. You want to call it Prismatic Puddle, Kiri? I really like that name. Absolutely. Prismatic Puddle. We put our, like, our initial, so we know who it belongs to in the tribe. Prismatic Puddle. There we go. You figured it was better than Oil Slick? I also like Oil Slick. That's also an excellent name. The spider also needs naming, folks. This is my spider from the other day. The one that we bred up. So if anybody's got a spider name and would like to redeem it on Twitch, you can do. You hear that there's a 4th of July in the UK. You just don't celebrate? No, we don't celebrate 4th of July at all. Just any ordinary Saturday for us. Yeah. Okay. That's not good. Is that a typo, Bolero? Do you want to call it spider butt? 1, 3. Okay, just 1 and 3 are useful. Spider butt it is. I'm just getting the turtle eggs in. Another butt to add to the list. Spider butts. There we go. And yeah, they will go in my cryo fridge. Something I do want to do after doing the turtles is I actually want to just go through the Lost Colony tames and pick out my personal tames and make sure that they are in my personal cryo fridge so that they don't accidentally get lost or, you know, disposed of or whatever. You will thoroughly enjoy the complete lack of fireworks now that you live in Germany. I mean, personally, I don't mind fireworks. They don't scare me, but I don't like how animals have a really bad time with fireworks. I'm quite lucky that I live very rurally now, so when we have, like, our big firework day is the 5th of November, which we call Bonfire Night. But this Bonfire Night didn't really hear anything because we don't live near anybody, so... Okay, this is my fridge. Persnickety spider butt. There we go. I think the way to successfully do fireworks and to fairly do them is to limit, like, have a time frame. On certain days, during a certain time, you can let off fireworks. So as an example, New Year's Eve between midnight and 12:30. Done. And then people can prepare accordingly. And then outside of that, those select times and days, can't use them. You're fortunate to have a dog with steady nerves, so it doesn't bother you. I suspect Penny would have a bad time, Kiri. Just because when I turn the Hoover on, she scarpers. So I feel like she would be similar with fireworks. Oh, ducks. Already fed the Arco. Excellent. Pardon me, I've got streamer burp. Sorry. I mean, Billy isn't bothered by fireworks at all. I mean, Billy doesn't have ears. Horses don't have ears in the same way that we have ears. They essentially, like, sense vibrations. Is how they do things. Okay. Female 191, no. No. So still 1 and 3. I have a horse? Wait, I have a horse? Wait, what do you mean I have a horse? Do you mean in ARK I have a horse? Hearing is sensing vibrations, even for critters that have ears, true. But they don't have any, they don't, how do I describe it? They don't have an outer ear, Kiri, like we do. It's all inny. It's an inny ear. It's probably the best way to describe it. No ear shell, something like that. Oh, wait. I'm trying to think what Sherry was on about with the horse. Did Duck, like, uncryopod a horse somewhere? I mean, Sherry, I could have well said horse instead of tortoise. My brain is constantly mushy, so in fairness, I could have said horse. I'd be surprised if I said horse instead of tortoise. I mean, tortoise and horse kind of sound similar. If you say it quick enough, it sounds similar. Bye, Mecca. Okay. None of those. Why are you all putting Big Ham in my chat? Are you coming over from Duck's chat? To put Big Hams in my chat? Is that what's happening right now? Tiny Beef Joyous, how are you? It's good to see you. I think all these lovely people are coming from Duck's chat to put Big Hams. Hi, Doug's chat. I hope you're good. Why are you big hamming me? Why are you big hamming me? Is it because I accidentally cracked the Arco egg? Is that why? Is that why you're big hamming me? Okay, I need to get some more eggs. No ammo? What do you mean no ammo? What do you mean no ammo? This is the place for Big Ham, apparently. We like Big Ham here. Oh my god, I've got so many turtles to saw through. Holy shit. So many turtles! To be honest, I will probably, after I've kind of sorted through these eggs, I'm probably going to cryopod these because, well, we're going to be moving to Genesis.
Team Dim's just subscribed.
Team Dims!
Vadam's Bigum, Vadam's Bigum, Vadam's Bigum.
Hey, thank you so much for that resub. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your 3 months. Vadam's Bigum. I like the way Amy says Big Ham. Bigum. Excellent. Okay, how are we looking up here? I mean, ooh, wait. No, never mind. I mean, having 2 turtles. Who keeps freezing me? And how? Mecca, I just saw you flying over the top. Are you freezing me? Mecca. I think Mecca's being sneaky. Freezing me with their snow owl. Okay. None of those, I don't think. Except for 1 and 3. Oh, I think we're having a server save. Our server saves every 15 minutes. And usually for like a couple of seconds whilst it's saving, everything kind of stops. And it's this kind of scary moment where you wonder if the server's going to crash or not. Okay. No, none of these are any good. None of them are any good. Slot 2. I'm scared that I'm going to end up accidentally cracking the ones that I want. There we go. Right, I think there's maybe... There we go. One more lot to check and then we're done. Let me just check. Oh, you don't have... Solid 90 female? Do we not have a solid 90 male anywhere? Oh, is this the 90 male? Oh, we have a solid 90 male and a solid 90 female. Oh shit, we already have those breeders. That's excellent. Yeah. Yeah. Is this PvE? It is PvE! Man in Darkest, welcome in. I think it says PvE in my stream title. I think it does. Yeah, we're unofficial PvE. I run servers for my patrons. So we have a very small cluster. We have one permanent island server, which we're hanging out on now. And then we have one rotating temporary server, which swaps out depending on what the latest map is. So it gives everybody a chance to get all the dinos on their map, to do the bosses, etc. No PvE in the title today? Well, I stand corrected. I apologise. It should do. I usually label it as such. I shall remind me to do that on my break. Change stream title. I mean, I can actually just do it now. I can do it right now. There is a PvE tag, but tags are used for people to like filter your stream. And I don't know how many folks are going into the ARK channel and filtering via the PvE tag. So we'll go PvE unofficial. There we go. I mean, I know that some people use tags in a different way on Twitch. Sometimes people use tags, like really random tags, just to draw attention to their stream. I try to use them for their intended purposes. I'm not Sir Man in Darkness, but thank you. You can call me Miss V. Especially in the ARK community where PvP is the official experience. A lot of the time on Twitch it is, yes. You do tend to find, not always, a few exceptions, but you tend to find, especially around ARK launches, that the top streamers in the category are doing official PvP. I mean, even I watch official PvP streamers around ARK launches. I often watch like Shockist or Omnikevka. I find what they do fascinating. Use tags to search for raids and good people. Yeah, that's another one, searching for raids. I mean, searching for, I suppose, in a category like ARK, filtering PvE is potentially useful for a raid. I mean, I've raided PvPers in ARK before. Yeah. Oh yeah, you don't mind watching PvP streamers as long as they're not toxic dude bros. Exactly. You know, I find those two streamers to be quite chilled. Especially Omnikevka. Omnikevka is great. He's super relaxed, and he plays a load of different games as well. He doesn't just do ARK, although whenever there's an ARK update, I usually see him on. I mean, Hillbilly Willy does official PvP as well. He's a little bit more flamboyant, but he's a good vibe. Not toxic, you know? Yeah. Can you ride the dinosaurs, asks Jeff on YouTube. Absolutely you can. I'll show you in a minute. Hang on. I'm faffing. Turtles. Turtles. Here we go. Solid colour. Solid 90 coloured turtles there. There should be... I don't know what's happened to them. That there should be more pink turtles somewhere that I was breeding. I don't know where they've gone. Let me just sort through these because I think yeah, it's just 1 and 3. Those are the ones we need. That's it. 1 and 3. Let me get them out. Let's get some berries. Let's raise them. There we go. Yeah. Not bad on YouTube. You're guessing 1 a.m. tomorrow morning for launch. We did a poll on Twitch, and people had to guess whether it's 9 p.m. British time, midnight, sometime tomorrow, or 2027. Somebody bet 250,000 channel points on 2027. Yeah, let me hatch these and then I'll show Jeff about riding dinosaurs. I mean, you can have a look here. Look, I'm riding a dinosaur. Look at that. It's a big part of the game, yeah. And all of the different creatures, because they're not just dinosaurs. You've got other types of prehistoric creature, some creatures from myth and legend, some completely fabricated creatures. And they all serve a different purpose. You know, they're all good at something, or at least most of them are. Like maybe they're really good at fighting. Maybe they're really good at farming metal or stone or wood or whatever. And yeah, there ends up being lots of reasons to have lots of different types of creatures. Yeah. Did you win your 67 points? Oh, was it... G-Manda, was it you who betted at 9 o'clock? We're not at 9 o'clock yet, so you could technically still be right. You've still got like 2.5 hours. Does this guy still have berries, by the way? No, I'm going to go do a berry run. Oh, that was awkward. I'm not sure why the view did that. Yeah, I'm going to go farm some berries with my stego. Oh, wait, Duck's showing me something. What is this? This is a sanguine elixir. Oh, thank you. Yes. I might need a second one of those, so I've got 2 turtles to raise. Had to uninstall 5 games to make room. Taking the plunge, though, for Genesis. Yeah, we need to get one more sanguine elixir. Although the sanguine elixir Duck's giving me is probably for my Arco. Not the turtles. Ugh. In fairness. There we go. So by taking that potion next to this baby, it has added a 30% imprint bonus already. Excellent. And when do you want seeing to? I can't see your timer. It's 5 minutes. 5 minutes is fine. You want me to ride a flying dinosaur? Sure, Jeff. In a minute. Give me a sec. Honestly, the very first time I played ARK, and the very first time getting on the back of a flyer was one of my favourite moments playing any video game ever, I think. It was just so cool. Ugh. But yeah, you can fly on dinos. You can swim on them as well. In fact, a lot of the map that's coming out today, a lot about that map is going to be based in the ocean. Yeah. You've been playing for about 6 years, Bandit. Used to be an alpha tribe a few times with some help. You should try it out. I don't think the... unless you're talking to Jeff. Maybe you're talking to Jeff. The PvP official life is not for me, I'm afraid. I do not have the hours in the day. But I've enjoyed playing kind of light PvP, like unofficial, friendly gentleman's PvP. I've done that a little bit, and that was a lot of fun. But that's the great thing about ARK. There's lots of different ways you can play, depending on, you know, what you like. Like, do you like mods? Do you not like mods? Do you want brutal, unofficial farming rates? Or do you want to play on a server where you can increase the farming rates and make it less of a grind? Do you want to do PvP? Do you want to do PvE? There's so many different choices out there, which is great. Yes. You have laying down bug for duck. Oh, classic ARK. Classic ARK, Chalk. Yeah, I just need like a couple of berries. Nothing wild. Just for the turtles. Yeah, I'm going to start putting away the dinos. I mean, I think most of them now, unless we're actively raising dinos or using dinos like the Megawana to raise, I think at this point we should just start putting stuff away, mostly, in preparation for Genesis. Because unless I'm coming over for admin duties, I'm probably not going to come back to the island for a while, I should think. We've got plenty of element in the tech gen, so everything should still stay running. Okay, berries for the turtles. Berries for the turtles. Just don't want to give them narco berries. There we go, that'll do. That'll do. You love PvP, it could be a lot of fun, but not when you lose everything to... Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna just remove your message there for a sec, because I think we need to be really careful about generalizing groups of people when it comes to talking about people griefing in video games, because it's not all one group of people, and it's something I'm really cautious of doing. But I do understand. I understand losing it all. It's happened to me in PvP, you know. But we don't generalize here. We don't stereotype in negative ways. All right, I've wrapped the stego up because we don't need them anymore. Let me hatch you and hatch you. Oh, okay. They're like inside one another. Give them some berries and then get them to move over here. And there's the solid pink. Look at that. Give you some berries also. And then I'm going to name these accordingly. So, you are... Is this 68 fuchsia? Is that the color code? 68 fuchsia. Solid 68 female. There we go. And then this is our stat turtle. So mainly comprised of Santa turtles, I think. So we've got 53 health, 53 stamina, 54 weight, 59 melee. Yeah. So you are going to be stats male. I'll put all stats male. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I've just seen Duck's chat. Why are you naked? Wait, it's a dude. There we go. It's a dude. Lovely. Very chunky turtle. So eventually we will breed like the stats into the coloured lines as well. Oh shit, I didn't want to do that. Why did I do that? Hang on. Because I still want to raise these. We actually don't need the elixir for these, do we? Because we're not imprinting on them, because they're just breeders. So there we go. Right, that's them there. But yeah, other dinos we don't need. We don't need these Ossodon anymore. We're done breeding them. I'm just going to fill that up with berries. And then there's also a secondary trough over here. There we go. Okay, let's have a look. Ossodon. Are these the... Oh, these are the perfect Aussies. Pretty much at this point. They're our current perfect Aussies. So, perfect female. And then this one will be the perfect dude. There's a bit of weirdness on Duck's end. You're showing as being in the bed pod. Oh no. I know Duck's had a couple of issues with ARK recently. Perfect female. Wait, are they both perfect females? Sorry, perfect female. Perfect female. I mean, they're not technically perfect because I would like to get them a better health stat, but they're perfect for now. And it's funny that we've just got them and we've just left Lost Colony. Yeah, they've got very fancy nail polish. These were Santa dinos, Kiri. Let me just check their inventory. There wasn't anything in there, was there? No. It's just spoiled meat. Ugh. Duck. Oh no. Am I having a bad time? I'm having a bad time. Oh no. What's... Oh. Oh, Duck's giving me more elixir. Thank you. I don't need it for the turtles. Because I'm not imprinting on them. I'm just going to bring them a little bit closer to the trough so that when they're ready, they can feed from it. There we go. They're coming. They're very slow, but they're coming. I heard you say you might want to. Oh, thank you, Chalk. No, at the time I thought I needed them for the turtles, and then I remembered that I'm not actually imprinting on them. But thank you. What are they doing? What are you doing? They're going the long way around. Oh, there's one here, look. Oh. Why is Duck making damage sounds? I don't know. Okay, the turtles should be in the radius of the troughs now. There we go. Excellent. And then this, yeah, this is our perfect male. And I don't know what this guy is. You were the old breeding female. Oh, Duck's punching my ghost corpse. Oh. I could just hear punching sounds. There's Larkham. Larkham, that is a really creepy way to sleep, not gonna lie. Has Beard at least got his eyes closed? I mean, yeah, I think so. I mean, it just looks like Duck's punching nothing, but isn't it weird? There's like, to my view, there is nobody in the pod, but the pod's closed. And usually if the pod's empty, it's open. So what is happening right now? I don't know. Punch Duck. No. It's very strange. Where's our perfects folder? Here we go. Perfect Aussies. Doesn't everybody sleep with their hands across their chest, eyes open, and in a bunny onesie? Apparently not, Larkham, no. Apparently not. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with that. Very strange. ARK be arking. Okay, packing the Aussies down. And then realistically, okay, we've got that guy up there who needs to go in a cryo. Although I think there was a couple of people that might have wanted eggs who missed out. So I actually might breed our Gigadesmodus for a bit. Jeff, I don't know if you're still there, but just because you've not seen this before, this is me flying a dragon in ARK. This is very cool. This is our little base on Herbie Island. We've had this base for years. We need to build on it, really. We're kind of running low on room. We're almost at a point where it might be worthwhile building out up here, I think. Yeah. There you go, Jeff. It's very cool getting to fly around. Very cool. I might leave the wyvern out for now, because occasionally we need them. So this one is a lightning wyvern. It breathes lightning breath, but you can get fire dragons, you can get poison dragons, you can get ice dragons as well. It's pretty cool. Okay, perfect. And then we should have other breeders. Other breeders in here. There we go. Backup breeding. I'll put them in backup breeding. Lovely. Okay, what else was I going to do? Oh, I was going to breed the Gigadesmodus. Okay. I'm just thinking. Did we not leave the other Gigadesmodus out or not? Also, do you need imprinting? You do. You want to go for a walk. This is the problem with ARK. It's so easy to get distracted from what you were doing. Right, this dinosaur wants to go for a walk. Yeah, I don't know where the other Gigadesmodus is. I'm not 100% sure. Look at Duck's thylers. I don't know if Duck breeded those or if they were a gift, but they're very pink. Okay, are you imprinted, sir? You are. Excellent. I'm going to move them back over here. Yeah, I think it was Purple Nugget who said that she wanted a Gigadesmodus egg. And I know Duck needs to imprint on one as well, so... I'm just trying to think, what on earth would I have done with the other one? Because that's my personal one. Would it be under breeders, perhaps? Breeding? Or was it under perfect? Oh, wait, here we go. Look, breeding female and breeding male. So they're not perfect. This music is very dramatic. If it's a little bit loud, folks, let me know and I'll turn it down. We're listening to the ARK animated soundtrack because it's YouTube friendly and it's appropriate and epic. Now, I'm assuming, I don't know, do bats lay live young or eggs? Questions. These are massive, though. I'm not going to have room for them all. They're so big. I'm going to have to, like, try and... Oh, stuck. Squeeze this one in. Oh, that's a... Can I get this guy out? Oh my goodness, I can. It's going to be a bit of a kerfuffle. Let's go... Enable mating. Enable mating. I don't know, do bats lay eggs? They lay eggs, right? I actually don't know in real life. So they're doing their thing. Let me see. Does Duck want a Gigadesmodus egg? Do you want a Gigadesmodus egg? Because Duck did complete the Gamma fight the other night after stream, but unfortunately, ARK being ARK, when they came out the boss fight, they didn't have the egg in their inventory. It was there when they were in the arena and finished the fight, but it wasn't there afterwards. Unfortunately. So I'm assuming they're going to want an egg. Eels. Vags are viviparous mammals. I don't know what viviparous means, but I'll take it. Yes, you. Duck say me? Yes, you. Yes, you daft duck. Put it in local chat. Oh, oops. Yes, please. Okay. I think it's live young. Not eggs. 93. So they'll have like a gestation period, or you can use the gene gun, right? So a few mammals do still lay eggs, but bats are not one of them. Which mammals do lay eggs? Oh, wait. What? Wait a minute, what just happened? It pooped out a sack. And then the sack disappeared. Did the Oviraptor pick it up, maybe? Jadizzle, was that you? Thank you for the bits. How are we doing today? Master, welcome in, Master Kenobi. Hi. Hi there. Did the Oviraptor seriously pick that up, though? Like, our Oviraptor's all the way over here. It's all the way over here, unless it's like a secret second Oviraptor. Holy shit, it did. And yeah, of course it's an egg. Of course it's an egg, because you get the egg from the boss fight. Let's pop it in here for that. There we go. There we go. So duck's egg is 194. So, I mean, it has 42 health, which is pretty good. Only 32 melee is average, I would say. How am I? I'm doing pretty good, thank you. I'm in good energies for launch, well, supposedly launch day. If it happens today, we will see. In fact, I'm going to have a little peek at the official ARK Discord. There are no announcements. Is there anything under status updates which relates to today? Oh, here we go. No, there's not. So there's no announcement in the Discord, which means who knows what that means. Who knows what that means, chat. You want to see how other players play ARK? Well, we play unofficial PvE. We have moderately boosted rates. So we have still kind of baseline XP gains. So 1 times XP, 2 times harvest, and 3 times taming. And we do have 20 times breeding, which for context means if you're raising a giga, it takes you 18 hours rather than 2 weeks. Yeah. No news is good news. Yes and no. I mean, if things were really on track, then they would give us a schedule at this point, and they haven't. But it's also, it doesn't automatically mean bad news because they're not announcing a delay yet. Yeah. Let me put... Have we got a farming fridge? Yeah. Put the stego away. I'm just going to go around the base quickly and see... Right, these are ducks. Beard, I don't know if you're still here, Beard. I know you're not feeling great. But if you are here, do you want me to cryopod Daisy for you? I'm just kind of like packing down a lot of the creatures around the base. You played ARK since the 1st of September, but you don't want to play ASA. I mean, ASA still has issues. It's definitely a lot better since launch, but it can be quite demanding on your PC, Xbox, PlayStation, whatever you're playing on. That's for sure. I'm just looking at these stats. 53, 53. Okay, so this one doesn't have the weight. Yeah. Is there such a thing as professional ARK playing? I'm not sure there is. I don't think there's any professional ARK tournaments out there. It's not an e-sport, is it? Do you mean like playing on official servers full time maybe? Because it's like a full-time job perhaps? Where am I putting this? Turtles have their own fridge, which is here. Turtles have their own fridge. Breeding female is going to go in best stats. Yeah, okay, cool. Cool. Do you guys have, like, tournaments then? Like, how does that work? Because I can imagine... I know at one point in time, like, back when ARK Survival of the Fittest first came out, there were tournaments, weren't there? Like, paid tournaments for ARK Survival of the Fittest when that first came out. Because, you know, Davnal, who often hangs out in my chat, who streams on and off these days, used to moderate for me. Dav was a shoutcaster for some of those tournaments. That was how he kind of built himself up on Twitch. So I know at one point in time, Survivor of the Fittest was kind of considered an e-sport. But it didn't really take off when it got remastered, sadly. Yeah, I feel like it could have done if they had any type of marketing budget, which they didn't seem to, because it was really only advertised to the existing ARK community. And I think what should have happened is a portion of money should have been dedicated to marketing Ark Survival of the Fittest out to Valorant players, to Fortnite players, to Marvel Rivals players, and all those players to bring them in, and it just wasn't. Yeah, which was a shame. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. You do builder tournaments, I see. Competitive building. Okay, that sounds interesting. I'll take your word for it. Yeah, there's a big missed opportunity there. And don't get me wrong, I know budgets are tight, but I think for Survival of the Fittest particularly, it would have been pivotal in bringing new audiences into ARK. Yeah, but never mind. It's a shame. This is my Giga Desmodus, so they're going in my fridge. There we go. They're going in my fridge. I don't know why. Oh, do I have a platform saddle? Why did the Giga Desmodus saddle come off when I cryopoded it? It was just a regular saddle. That's weird. Very weird. We have a new Larkham, if you do end up coming back to ARK, we have a new sorting system now. We've got a bunch of vaults up here for gear, which we're slowly but surely moving things across into. I've got, for example, the pre-made saddle vault consists of saddles by expansion, and then for the island, I've got 3 categories. We've got ocean dinos, herbivores, and carnivores. So this would be a Lost Colony saddle. There we go. Lost Colony specific dinos in there. But yeah, we've got a lot down here to sort through. One thing I really do want to do, I'm probably going to go for a break actually. Yeah, because we've got ads. I'm going to go for a break because we've got ads on Twitch. So I'm going to try and time it accordingly. Are we doing another useless trivia question on Twitch? Did everybody get the answers? Yeah, I think this cryo bed is broken. Like, it should be open. And for some reason, it just looks closed. Oh my goodness. You know when you eat too quickly and you get hiccups? That's happening right now. Oh my god, the baby spiders are so heckin' cute. Just look at them. They're so squishy and derpy pancakes. I actually can't get over how... I mean, I never thought I would use the word spider and cute in the same sentence, but here we are. Jordan over on YouTube. Hello, I see your question has been answered by Kiri. If you're looking for Genesis live updates, the place where you will always hear first will be in their official Discord, in either their announcement channel, or they also have status update channel. And there is nothing in there yet, but usually Dolly or Svala post in there first before it goes out to Twitter. They have an active Twitter account. Unfortunately, they're not on Blue Sky. They don't seem to post anywhere else. So if you can bear being in the official Discord, because it is a bit of a minefield in there, then that would be your best bet for live updates. But there's been nothing mentioned today at all, which isn't necessarily bad news. Bad news would be a delay announced already. I mean, good news would be usually they announce when they're a few hours out. So it might well be for me today. If we don't hear anything by 9 o'clock, so in like an hour and a half time, I'll probably call it a night so I can actually get some sleep. And we can hope that it's here tomorrow morning for stream. Well, tomorrow afternoon for me. I've got to get up early tomorrow for Pokemon collecting. Are we gonna wrap up the trivia question? I think now, if that's okay. You're gonna get some sleep too. Yeah, I would always advise getting sleep. It's important. I know a lot of folks, it's the hype, isn't it? You want to stay awake and be there for the launch. I've been there. I feel that. Gem! Wait, Gemballs, are you still doing blueprints? Are you still doing your blueprints playthrough? It's so good to see you. Hello. BL to you as well. I just can't get the sound of Amy out of my head when she says it. Who have we got coming in? Hi, Gemballs. Hello, Jagtress. You're doing trophies and you got the big one today. So are you trying to like 100% it and get like all the Steam achievements? Or do you mean you're doing a playthrough where you're trying to get all of the in-game trophies? I have been purposely avoiding Blueprint streams because it is on my list of games I must play. And so I'm determined not to get spoilers for it. One of these days I will make room in my schedule for it. When I'm having like a good brain day, I feel like it's one of those games where you need to have a good brain day for it. You're nearly there. That's so awesome because I've seen you playing that pretty solidly. So you must be enjoying it. Folks, please go give Gemballs a follow. They stream such a huge variety of games. They're also a game dev. They've most recently been working on Are We There Yet? Speaking of which, Gemballs, we still need to finish our playthrough at some point. We kind of abandoned it. And I would very much like to revisit it at some point. I know that there's at least one new map out, isn't there? Maybe we could try the new map at some point. But yeah, Gemballs did some of the voice acting, amongst other things, for Are We There Yet? Did you know is also working on another cool game called Among the Wild, which I'm definitely keeping my eye on. That looks like a really cool game. But yeah, thank you for the raid. I really appreciate you. And I'm so sorry to have missed you at TwitchCon. I had big FOMO for not attending TwitchCon this year. So there's one other map out for Are We There Yet? And one more is on the way, the last one. Yes, because Are We There Yet, if you don't know, is what's known as a kind of game jam game. It is a small scale, like friendly co-op game. Go on an adventure, solve puzzles, have a laugh. That the devs kind of set themselves as a challenge to complete in a short space of time, just to kind of get creative juices flowing. And I mean, am I correct in saying, Gem, I don't think you guys realized how successful it was going to be. It kind of blew up, didn't it? It's done really well, and it is a really fun game to play. You're not at Gamescom, are you, this year? By any chance? I think that's the only convention I'm going to be attending till the end of the year. Traviana, welcome in. What server is this? This is an ARK server that I am running for my Patreons, just as a way to say thanks to those that subscribe to me on that platform. We're currently on the island. We're knocking around on the island, and the plan is when Genesis 1 launches, I will launch a server for that. It's not going to happen immediately, though, because it will take a while for server providers to get their the update their end. So I should imagine server launch for Genesis 1 for us will take place... My prediction is Saturday. If things are working by tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow, but it's very unlikely. Raiders, if you don't know me or what I'm playing, my name is Vic, or Miss Vidams. My pronouns are she, her. I'm a variety streamer on both Twitch and YouTube full-time. I do tend to gravitate more towards survival, crafting, building management games. Those are my jam. And ARK is the game that I have the most hours in ever. I think I have 6,000 hours combined in Evolved and and Ascended. If you like space, if you like dinosaurs and fantastical creatures, then this is the game for you, because it combines them all, as you can kind of see. You got a raid and run? No, please go do your self-care things. Absolutely. And also, I'm not sure like where you're at these days geographically, but if you are experiencing the heat wave, then please look after yourself as well. It's pretty rough out there at the minute. Yeah. Is there a news where Genesis will come? Yeah, a lot of people are asking about potential delays, any news on when it's coming out. The answer is no. There's not been any formal news yet of a time frame for when it's going to be released or if there are delays. But the best place and the very first place that you will see any updates from Dolly, from Svala, is going to be their official Discord in either their announcement channel or their status update channel. So if you can navigate the minefield, that is their official Discord, get yourself in there. That's where you're going to see the information first. As a creator, unfortunately, I don't have any insight, behind the scenes insight. They don't tell us stuff, so I know as much as you guys do. Yeah. But we haven't heard that there's going to be a delay, so it's not bad news necessarily. For those coming in with the raid, that there is like this historical thing with ARK updates that everyone gets really excited for them and then are always delayed. So a lot of people are predicting how long it's going to be delayed by. But yeah, we're hanging around breeding some creatures at the moment. One of the really cool features, and probably my favorite feature of ARK, is that you can breed dinosaurs together and make baby dinosaurs in the form of turtles and other fantastical creatures. These are... Oh yeah, you also get dinosaurs and creatures in very bright colors. If there's an event running, you have a chance to have like very brightly colored ones. So I've been breeding my turtles so that they're all bright pink like this, because who doesn't want a bright pink turtle? Yeah. Fruit Buds is guessing 4 p.m. EST. I'm trying to think what that is BST. That's 9 o'clock. Honestly, Fruit Buds, if it comes out at 9 o'clock, I'll be happy. I'm doubting it, though. I think it's going to come out... Do you know what my prediction is for when it comes out? I think it's going to come out at 6:30 in the morning BST tomorrow. That's when I think it's going to come out. If you're new to my stream at YouTube or Twitch, please call me just Miss Vadams, Miss V, or Vic. Please don't call me anything else. Thank you. I appreciate you. You're breeding Thylacoleo. Duck is breeding Thylacoleo, also known as the big scary tree cats. Although I don't know what they've done with them. I think they've put them away. But yeah, I think my two favourite things about ARK are breeding colourful dinosaurs and just flying around and taking in the scenery. I was saying earlier, we had somebody in chat who had never played ARK or seen ARK. And one of the coolest moments I've ever had, playing a video game, was flying around the island for the first time. Although it wasn't on a wyvern, it was on a pteranodon. And I remember being very gutted when I parked my pteranodon on the side of a mountain and promptly got beaten up by an alpha raptor. Looks like the lightning wyvern has some levels. Oh, a lot of levels, actually. Let's go melee. I don't know why my graphics go a bit wonky whenever I go in the menu, and then when we pop out, it's fine. But yeah, we'll do a little tour. Why not? For those that are maybe new, this is our island server. We have, I mean, our base is over in that direction. On what is known as Herbivore Island, a safe haven for noobs. This is Duck's old base. That we kept because it's an architectural marvel of a duck. There we go, but is unused at the moment. Let's go and fly by and see what's what. Yeah, if any of you guys do get wind of any information from the devs about the update, please let me know. I do have their Discord open. I'm not seeing anything currently. Dav, I was talking about you earlier. In a good way. Whose is this house? This looks like they've packed down for now. A lot of folks are kind of packing away their bases into hibernation mode in preparation for going over to the new map. You can turn it off in your settings. Wait, what can I turn off in my settings? Who's this? Who's this? Socially incompetent. I actually don't know who that is. Somebody new, I think. There's a pinned post from earlier, but says they usually aim for evening release. I mean, it really depends where you are in the world, right? So Wildcard are a dev team that are based out of Seattle, United States. So quite often they are working until what feels like the early hours British time, right? In my experience, ARK updates tend to happen between 9 p.m. BST and midnight BST. But more often than not with ASA, they've been being released up to 6 hours after that, or sometimes delayed by a day or more. And I think the issue with Genesis 1 is there's going to be a lot of new mechanics with regards to the ocean biome and water that I think might complicate things a little bit more. Where are you getting your information, though, on this particular release, Choc? Out of interest. Or are you just talking about generally? That's what you know. Who is this? I think this is Rachel's base. I think Rachel's maybe hacked down a little bit. You got it in ARK's Discord. Can I ask what channel that's in? Because I'm looking at their Discord and I can't see if they've written anything. The last post in their announcement channel was the 27th of June, and the last in their status updates was the 30th. Yeah. So I'm interested to know what channel you found that in, because I'm in their official Discord and I can't see it. Oh, you're talking about the picture going blurry when you're in the inventory. Okay, I got you. I always do this, Skrilla. I ask a question, I get an answer, and immediately forget the question I asked. It's a classic thing with me, unfortunately. I think this is Rachel's old base, maybe? I don't know. Whose is this? Who this? It's very cool, like clifftop base. Yeah, a lot of folks will be going over to Genesis and not spending time on the island for a while. Yeah, this is Rachel's old base, I think. Yeah, I think having your graphics go blurry in the background when you're in your inventory is to stop kind of frames tanking, which is an issue in a lot of different games, in fairness. Yeah, I'm being nosy and checking out who all these bases belong to. Who's this? It's got General and then ARK Survival Ascended channel. Oh, yeah. I'm having a look, Chalk. Thank you. Wait, who is that person that's pinned it? I actually don't know who that is. Okay, so pinned to their general chat. Yeah, it's saying, for this information, keep an eye on announcements and all status updates. It says Genesis Part 1 and Tides of Fortune are due today, 2nd of July. It says Wildcard usually aims for an evening PDT release in 5 to 9 hours. I mean, sometimes it's earlier. I think that might just be one of their moderators kind of speculating, though. That's not from the mouth of a dev themselves. I don't think that's a dev. I don't know. But yeah, usually in the past, that's roughly been when it is. Who is that? Thanks, Chalk, for that. I don't know who that is. Their name is literally Genesis releasing today, ? That is their Discord name. That's really helpful to have a moderator where you can't see their name. Good job, Wildcard. Good job. Paperfits, hello! You're so excited, you're shaking! I get really excited around ARK releases. I know I don't play ARK as much as I used to, but I think a part of me almost feels nostalgic about it now. And I say nostalgic because I remember my very first ARK launch 6 years ago. Pretty much 6 years ago at this point. Yeah, it's a good feeling. Oh, that's a Trez outpost, I think. That is a Trezany outpost. Wasn't there one who posted under another name, though, for something? I mean, the person who posted that message that you're talking about, I feel like they've changed their Discord name for the day, maybe? I don't know. I can't see what their name is. I just find it odd to have a moderator in any channel that doesn't have their gamer name. Or anyone who has their name like too differently, who is in a moderator position or an admin position versus other platforms. It's very confusing. There we go. That's your bob hut. Okay, I think this is Yernar's water pan over here. And then Yernar's base. I mean, I recently did, like, in my downtime, recently did a bit of clearing of old bases. So I roughly know who these belong to, but there are some that pop up every now and again. This is, oh my goodness, Yernar's. I love actually how this is overgrown, because I don't think Yernar's been on in a while, but look at how like the trees have just like all grown back in the base, and it kind of looks cool. It looks overgrown and cool. Look. Gamer Bear, hi! You never really got to play on Genesis 1. Genesis 1 is a bit of a, what I call a Marmite map. You love it or you hate it. I'm interested to see what changes they might have made, because there were one of the bugbears for me with Genesis was that if you wanted to do a boss fight, they were gated behind completing missions. You had to complete X amount of missions, get X amount of mission points in order to be able to get into the boss arena. And what were fun missions became incredibly grindy because the hard missions were really hard and you'd have to do them over and over again in order to complete them. I kind of ended up doing the Gamma boss, the easiest boss difficulty on Genesis, and then giving up with the beta and alpha. But for those of you that have come in with the raid and are maybe unfamiliar with ARK, we had ARK Survival Evolved, which was made in Unreal Engine 4. And I think the beta for that was out in 2015. And then in 2022, I think it was, around October time, we had the full ARK game ported over into Unreal 5 engine. So all of the maps that we had with the original ARK are slowly being released one by one in the new engine, which has been quite a task for the devs. So we've got this big update happening today for a map, which a lot of us have already played on in the old engine. But it's not kind of a simple reporting into a new engine. They're also doing a lot of quality of life improvements. They're adding DLC and the rest of it. So we're all very excited for it. Kiri, I have a question for you. Can we pin YouTube comments? Is that something we can do? I'm wondering if we could pin a comment to YouTube that says, and maybe we could link the official ARK Discord. And then folks can kind of keep updated, because the answer to everyone's question is no, we don't have a time yet. There's been no update today. Official update. Jim, your base is like inland a bit though, isn't it? Isn't your base inland a bit this way? Oh, who's this? Who's this? I don't think I've seen this person's base. Hello. If you have to say something everybody will hate, it can make participating as yourself in the community difficult. Wait, I'm confused about that comment. Sorry. Kiri. Oh, I read your comments back to front. In a big community like the official Wildcard Discord, as much as abuse as they get, you totally get wanting to be more anonymous. Yeah, I think the way to do that though is to maybe have two separate accounts then. If you're a moderator, have a well-defined moderator name and then have your separate personal account. I mean, it's a rule for us in general in our Discord that anybody coming in, their name needs to be coherent according to their Twitch name. We need to be able to verify who you are, right? It just feels like bad precedent if you can't. I understand it's a much bigger scale than, you know, a small creator Discord like my own. But it's one of those things that, I don't know, gives me a red flag. You know? But there we go. Just a little gripe. I'm sure they're a lovely person. Of interest is that all of the DLC maps made for ARK Survival Evolved are included with ASA for free. That's technically not true though. Wade, in that you have to repay for ARK. You have to pay for ARK Survival Ascended. But yes, if you pay once, you're paying for all of the official maps that were released with ASE. I point that out because there are games such as Conan Exiles being the most recent one who provided their port into Unreal Engine 5 for free. Yeah. You're clicking on his name, it says? Okay, have I like completely ballsed up here? Chop. Have I ballsed up? I ballsed up. Huh. To me, I can't see that in their profile. Oh, I have ballsed up. I've ballsed up. It's because I'm in streamer mode, that's why. I apologise! I've been bitching about nothing. When you're in streamer mode, it hides the full name. My bad. That's good then. Yeah, if you're not in streamer mode, you'll never notice it. But streamer mode is designed in Discord so that if you accidentally flash your Discord when you're live, then you don't like reveal names and things. Yeah, my bad. I'm always the first to admit when I'm wrong about stuff, so yeah, my bad. Who's this? I think this might be Sonic's base. I'm pretty sure. We used to have like a mega base here, and then they moved on, so we cleared up a little bit. Who's this? Top Gun. I think... Wait, is that a tamed Carno? Yeah, I think that's Sonic. I think so. Yeah. But yeah, you can... In Discord, you can change your... the way like your name appears in a tag versus what it is on your profile. And I think that's all it was. Thanks, Kiri. I see you. I see you answering the question on YouTube. I have another question about YouTube chat. Because I don't really watch streams on YouTube. But if you're coming into... Oh, it's Larkham. Sorry, Larkham. Thank you for doing that. If you're coming into a YouTube chat, can you see previous messages from that stream? Or is it like Twitch when you go into chat and then you can't really see what's happened before you came in? Oh, you can. Okay. So yeah, if you're in my YouTube chat, have a look up. We've now got it written in there. Thanks, Lark. And then we can refer people to that moving forwards. Okay, whose base is this? This is some kind of water platform. Who this? Can't even see who that is. Bobbins. Oh, this is Mecha. Wait, Mecha, did I finally find your base? I think Mecha's got like a secret lair. I'm pretty sure this is just the start of the base. And then you go... I think there's a teleporter somewhere or like a way you get into the actual proper base and it's just sneaky and it's underwater, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if Mecha's around, but I would love a tour at some point. Yeah. You can scroll up. Yeah. Yeah, maybe if a mod just goes into YouTube every hour and just kind of writes no update yet, that would be helpful. And then we don't have to keep answering the same question. Yeah. Did Gen 1 come? No. I'm gonna change my Twitch stream title. Genesis 1 is not here. There's a really cool castle on this hill here. Or there should be. Oh my god, is it not here anymore? Oh, it is. Excellent. I love this castle. It's been here since day one. The people that built this don't play anymore, but I just left it here because it's so stunning. Such a great example of how you can build something really cool that works with the terrain. No, you're good, Cal, don't worry. It's a very blueprint, typical wildcard launch streamer thing. You weren't in the chat earlier, but you can see up to Sleepy Dragon's message. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think with Twitch you can see some back messages, but I'm pretty sure with YouTube you can see them all. But... yeah, I think if a mod goes in and posts that every hour, we should be good. Or if no one else writes in chat, then just leave it. I think this is Besmel's base over on the iceberg. There we go. They've got a Giga Desmodus from the boss fight the other day that they're raising. Excellent. Excellent. And then I think the next base around here is Trez's base. And then I think Cleo's base is after that. Better TTV changes things with Twitch chat. It brings back the old chats when you come in and do a refresh. Oh, is that what it is? Interesting. Yeah, I've got a few asks about the Genesis 1 release. Everyone's just very excited. I get it. I'm also very excited. Now, to be honest, people asking about when it releases is fine. I actually don't have a problem with that. The only times I've had issue is when in the past, like people, you know how like some people in the ARK community get really mad at the devs? And I understand being critical, because I'm critical as well. I'm constructively critical, right? But I'm talking about unnecessary, like effing and blinding, right? And people will like come into my chat and start effing and blinding about the ARK release like I'm the dev. I'm like, whoa! It's not my fault. The sadly empty derp space. Oh yeah, you still have your base set up. I left it there, Kiri, just in case you ever do come back. Because you never know. Yeah. Okay, this is Trez's base. It's going to take me like 5 minutes for it to render in. Gamer Bear Loki, the ARK Discord can be toxic towards the devs. Yeah, it's like my attitude towards that is, it's just, it really baffles me how people talk about others online. Like, would you say that to someone's face? Probably not. Like, would you give someone death threats to their face? Probably not. So why are you doing it online? It's completely fair to want better of our games, to want value for money, and to want to be critically constructive towards a game that we love and we want to see do as good as it can do. I think those things are totally valid, but I think a lot of folks lack the emotional maturity and intelligence and conscientiousness to actually be able to give that feedback accordingly, and just end up being horrendous to humans, because that's what developers are. They're humans. And you see it, you saw it on Twitter back when I was on Twitter, you see it in the Discord, and it makes me really cross. Yeah. I mean, if you've been banned from the Discord, there's probably a good reason for it, Matthew. I feel like in relation to my Discord, how I run my Discord's much smaller. I have nearly 1,000 people in mine. I think the ARK official Discord has how many thousand? A lot of thousands. 20,000, 50,000, 100,000. They've got a lot of people in there. They're more lackadaisical about their moderation than I am with mine. So, because they have to be in a way. Otherwise, it would be a full-time job. Yeah. What updated in Genesis Ascended for part 1? That's a great question, Extra Poco. Welcome in. What we know so far, the biggest difference is going to be in the way that the ocean and water mechanics work. It's going to be a lot more realistic and dynamic, and we're going to have the introduction of ships that we can, different types of ships that we can sail around, and if you're doing PvP, you can fight one another. I believe if you're PvE, you can still fight NPC ships, although goodness knows how janky they're going to be. You see, even I'm a bit snarky sometimes. Difference between being snarky and just being downright rude, though. There's also a DLC coming out which is paid called Bob's True Tales Tides of Fortune, which will give you a whole host of new things, including access to taming a new dino called the Tide Pup, which looks it kind of looks like an axolotl that turns into a shoulder pet and is something you can ride. There's an octopus dino coming. That's included in the base game. That's new. But other than that, we have to wait and see. Yeah. Yeah. It's like the way people treat customer services on the phone versus in person. You feel like you're far more confrontational in person and on the phone. Maybe you're the odd man out. I think it's easier to hide behind a keyboard or hide behind a phone than actually look someone in the eye and be confrontational. And I also think most of the time, if you're being confrontational in person, not always, but about the kinds of issues we're talking about, being mad at a video game, you're more likely to be, I don't know, more reasonable about it, I think. Yeah. It's hard for you to let injustices go in person. Yes, Riggs, I'm exactly the same as that. It's something I really struggle with, actually. If I see something, I have to call it out. And if I have to sit on my hands, it eats away at my insides and I get physically ill. Yep. Whose is this? Is this... I think this is Cleo's base. I'm going to go all the way around the coastline and then we'll kind of like go through the middle. But yeah, a lot of folks either aren't playing at the moment or they've packed down to move to Genesis 1. I think next base is maybe Ali's base. Which I think is over here. Here we go, another big base. A big base. Oh, they still got their Oasis Saw. Keeping it alive. You can't fathom being upset about a game and saying horrid things online or in person. There are people and stuff happens beyond our control every day. You just have a touch of empathy and it's all good. Yeah. And also, like, if you genuinely want to see the game you love do better, constructive criticism is far more useful than attacking individuals. That is a really cool part of the base. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. It's like a little ocean house. Hi, Araberry! Your co-workers say that you're too nice, but that's your professional mask. Outside the office, you're beyond stubborn and will take no crap. Also, hello. Yeah, it's a really weird thing for me, actually, because I do a lot of masking as well, Everberry. So although deep down I need to speak about something, if it's happening in front of me and I don't agree with it, not that I don't agree with it, but if it's an injustice, especially injustices towards like minority groups or bullying or that type of thing, I have to call it out. But some minor things I have been known to fawn over, as I call it, which is a type of response to a situation. It's actually a trauma response, where instead of like fighting or freezing, which are the common ones, right? Fighting being calling out an injustice, not physically fighting. Freezing being saying nothing. Fawning is when you, as a form of self-protection, you basically suck up to and people please. I have been known to do that, and it's so funny whenever I've caught myself doing that. It's like inside me is kicking myself that I'm doing it, but I can't stop it because it's like this innate response. And usually that happens in moments where I don't feel safe. Usually it's a safety thing for me. If I feel safe, I'm like, okay, I'm going to say how I feel about this. But if I think I'm in danger in any way, then I tend to fawn. Yeah. Molly! You're Billy popping. Molly, how are you doing in the heat? Have you got yourself a nice lolly? Are you prepared? It's very hot where Molly is at the moment, folks. It's in excess of 40 degrees Celsius. And I think you said, Molly, it's not going to drop below 30 at night. Is that correct? Very warm. You're saying you can't not deal with bullying in work. But in work, you're definitely more professional about how you handle it. I think that's a very normal thing as well. As I say, in certain situations, kind of masking to a certain extent. It can still make you feel bad, though, afterwards. Certainly does me, but it's a common thing. You're laying on the couch with a headache and a sick tummy? No! You should eat, but you just can't. I find that when it's very hot, my appetite goes as well. Absolutely. Although ice lollies I can always manage. I can always manage an ice lolly. Probably not the most nutritious thing, though. You're having salads with cold shredded chicken on it for dinner. It's too hot to cook. I think half the thing is, with heat waves and eating, is the cooking. So, I remember one summer I spent in southern Italy. And although their homes were built for the heat, it is still exceptionally hot in August. And it's very commonplace to therefore not have your dinner till very late at night, because it's just too hot to cook. And I think the latest we had dinner one night was 1 o'clock in the morning, I kid you not. And it drove my routine wild. It took a lot of adjusting. You would have the biggest siesta. You would have like a little snack. Like one of the snacks we would have would be bread with olive oil, salt and tomatoes. But yeah, we wouldn't have our dinner till like midnight most of the time. And then you'd be in bed like half an hour later, and like my poor acid reflux is just is not having a good time. Okay, we've been all the way around the edge now, and then there's all the bases in the middle as well. Yeah. Picking your battles. When you see others hurt has been your greatest struggle in life. You genuinely cannot wrap your brain around the whole not my problem mentality. Same. Riggs, I find often that when I'm fawning, it's for myself. I'm much more likely to call out injustices when they involve others than I am for myself, interestingly. After the way the last boss has treated you, you speak up about things much more quickly now. Wait. Jim, I don't know where my brain went then. It went, instead of your work boss, my brain went to ARK boss. You're talking about your work boss, yeah. Yeah, I think when you've been through it yourself as well, and you've been treated that way, it can help you more easily spot it when it's happening in front of you to someone else. Or if it happens to you again. Yeah. There used to be a base here. There used to be a giant chicken there. Giant chicken, no longer. Yeah, I don't know who else is on at the moment. It's very quiet. I know me and Duck are on, and I saw Besmal on, but that was it. I don't know if folks are kind of getting an early night ahead of tomorrow. Perhaps. Kira, your other go-to hot meal is apples and cheese. Fruit and cheese is a great shout. And cured meat if you are a meat eater. Just like a cold platter. Absolutely. I mean, my dinner this evening, although the temperature has cooled down quite a lot here in the UK, my dinner this evening was mainly bread. It's mainly bread that I put in the toaster. A nice fresh salad. Now, one of my go-to snacks is if I want something hot but I don't want to put the oven on, toast with olive oil, freshly chopped tomatoes, and a little bit of salt. So good. Kentucky Fried Dog, hello. This is PvE Unofficial. That is where we're at. Welcome in. Hello. Yes. We're just waiting for Genesis, isn't it? We're flying around trying to spot people's bases, but nobody's on at the minute. So people call you abrasive mean because of your insistence on keeping boundaries and not being used as a stepping mat anymore. I think, Molly, I found that as I have gotten better at asserting my own boundaries, I found out kind of who my real friends are in that respect, because the folks that didn't get on with that stopped hanging out with me. Because I was a people pleaser for a very long period of time. As I say, great at calling out injustices when it comes to others, terrible for myself for many years. Despite kind of feeling it in my innards, but kind of the outside me masking and doing something very different to how I was feeling, and getting comfortable with, oh, we've got our server restart. Of course we have. I forgot. I'm gonna go get safe. Yeah, it's been a big journey for me, and I've learned a lot from you, actually, Molly, about how to confidently set my boundaries, and also you've helped me understand a lot how accepting boundaries from others and understanding my own doesn't necessarily mean that we're walking away from one another or we dislike one another. Duck, you're coming in on a serious note. Hi, Duck. How are you? I wasn't sure how late you'd be going for today, Duck. You deciding to call it a night?
A turtle made
It's probably not a bad idea, to be honest with you, because we've still not got an official release time yet. I'm keeping an eye on the Discord and I'm seeing nada at the moment. But welcome in, Raiders. I hope you've had a lovely time with Duck today. Thank you so much for the follows as well. We do anonymous follows here. They are so very much appreciated. So thank you. Could we please... Wait, why are you shouting, Vic? What? No, you're good. I just felt bad because you were raiding in and then I was being all serious, innit? I can't remember what I was going to say. There we go. Shout out. Please go follow Duck. Could we also get... For folks on YouTube, we're getting raided by September Duck. And September Duck streams on YouTube and Twitch. And they stream a lot of ARK. So maybe we could do a shout out for Duck's YouTube over on YouTube as well. That would be lovely. But hi, welcome in. My name's Vic, or Miss for Dams. My pronouns are she, her. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch and YouTube. And I play... Well, once upon a time I played... Oh my god, I'm going to have to like hide in this person's base because we're getting a server restart. Once upon a time, I played a shit ton of ARK. I play less these days, but anytime there's an update, you will guarantee that I'm there. Absolutely. There we go. There's a YouTube shout out for September Duck there. Lovely. Yeah, Duck, how were the ARM bosses today? Did you defeat any? So you decided to finish early. You're not going to do an all-nighter. Oh, you're getting up early for the Pokemon drop? Oh, what time are you going to queue tomorrow for your Pokemon cards? Myself and Duck are very much into collecting Pokemon cards as well. And they're releasing a box tomorrow. Because I live in the middle of nowhere, my local toy store isn't quite as busy. So I think I'm going to get away with setting off at about 8:30 tomorrow. And not queuing. Which will be nice for my sleep. Are you going to set off at 6 o'clock for where you are? Yeah, your store's always busier than mine, in fairness. Dirk. Well, I wish you all the luck in acquiring some Pokemon. But yeah, that is a good point. I mean, if I'm setting off at 8:30, I'm probably still going to wake up at 7 in the morning because it takes me a very long time to be ready. I cannot function if I've not had at least 2 coffees. If anybody's wondering what's happening, we just have a scheduled server restart. It happens every 12 hours. Dino wipe, just to combat any memory-related ARK issues. So that's just happening right now. I think my plan for stream today is I'm going to go for another hour. And if we don't hear anything about a time, I will also end. So that I can be fresh for tomorrow. But I don't know, if they say, oh, it's coming out at 10, I might stay on. I have energy, which is unusual for me. So there we go. Now we were talking about the serious conversation which we like to have here sometimes, as well as the gaming. Was talking about putting up boundaries, being comfortable putting up boundaries, being assertive, and the feels that come with that. That's what we were talking about. Yeah. Who have we got coming in? I see Mecha. I see Metal Hammer. Hello. Dane. Hello. Dark Weeble. Kit. Hi, Kit. Lady Jade. Beard. Lots of people who are here twice. Excellent. Carrie. Hello. Soulstar. Got all these lovely people. Mr. Bombcamp. Hex. Harlequin. Hello. Team Dims. Another Sleepy Dragon Man. Another Trez. Right, Dane's here. Dane did 2 raid messages. Bloomin' hell. You've learned so much from me and Molly about setting boundaries and having the confidence to enforce them. Yeah, the thing I was rounding off with before you, like, as you were coming in, was learning that by putting up boundaries and also having people put up boundaries for me as well doesn't inherently mean they dislike me or they're running away or walking away from me. I think I always used to feel if somebody's putting a boundary up, they don't want to know me. There was that kind of black and white response to it. Whereas now I'm starting to appreciate that boundary setting actually comes from a place of care and trust. You know, but it took me a long time to learn that. Bloody hell. It really did. Okay. I mean, realistically, if our server's just restarted, it's going to take a while to come back up because we do have a lot of bases on the map. I mean, has it come down yet? Because I can see it up. Oh, I mean, yes, as Beard says, navigating boundaries with RSD, which stands for rejection, sensitivity, dysphoria, is a challenge and a half. Yes. RSD being something that anybody can experience, but disproportionately affects folks with ADHD, also folks with borderline personality disorder as well. Yes, an intense fear of rejection to the point where even small rejections or perceived rejection can literally feel like someone is like stabbing you in the gut. It's, yeah, some of the worst emotional pain I've ever experienced. Yeah, it's no fun. Yeah. Yeah, a no boundary means I like you and want to be able to interact with you, and here's how. I like that, Kiri. Very much so. Yeah, I'm trying to decide whether the island server has even come offline yet. Or if it's kind of in the process what I'm going to do is I'm going to completely leave ARK and come back, I think. Wait, you've been rejected by inanimate objects? What do you mean? I don't know if I've been rejected by an inanimate object before. I don't know. Oh, you're still logged in? Wait, did it not, has it happened, Duck? I'm so confused. Has the restart happened yet? Has it happened? I'm completely restarting ARK. Oh, it hasn't happened. Okay. Well, it should have done. Yeah. Boundaries are very important. Sadly, you learnt it too late. But these days, you voice your boundaries with what you will and will not put up with. It took you a long time to do. Hey, it's never too late, Metal Hammer. Never too late. Like, you will feel the benefits from doing that moving forward. I'm sure of it.
A turtle made it to the water.
Oh, the 5-minute countdown has restarted. I did see... Thank you for the follow, by the way. Welcome in. I did see a little alert tag above my ARK server on the Nitroday dashboard that said they were experiencing issues with servers being stuck in restart loops. Classic. So I don't know if it has anything to do with that. Let's give it 10 minutes. If it does get stuck, we will call it early. I don't have, as much as I am hyped about this release, I don't have much of a desire to start from scratch on single player just as a means to bob about. We can maybe just do some nattering about what is coming with Genesis 1 and Bob's True Tales, and maybe we could look through some of the new content that has been teased. Yeah, please let me know if it ends up coming down or not. Yeah. Rejection sensitivity is really irrational, so perhaps an object stops working or doesn't work the way you need it to, or something breaks down in your plans. Yeah, no, it's I'm not laughing at that because I can actually really understand that. I'm not sure it's something I've experienced. Although I experience something that I call reverse rejection sensitivity, which comes from being quite empathetic, in that if I perceive that somebody else feels rejected as a result of me putting up a boundary, I feel their rejection and their pain. That is something I experience and struggle with. You've been booted. Okay, I'm going to say good because that means the server is in fact restarting. Yeah. Not just me, no. I'm sure it's not just me, but isn't it interesting the different ways that that RSD can kind of manifest in people? I mean, I've experienced reverse rejection sensitivity with inanimate cuddly toys. Hear me out. I remember as a child, especially going to car boot sales or yard sales where people were selling second-hand soft toys. I wanted to buy them all to rescue them because, a bit like in Toy Story, I guess, I was worried that they felt unwanted and needed love. And that feeling, it was as if I was feeling an inanimate object's rejection. Does that make sense? we're laying it all out. And I still somewhat have that today, although I'm not so invested in cuddly toys, but... Can I throw out my old cuddly toys? Absolutely bloody not. I can't. I still have boxes and boxes of Beanie Babies downstairs.
Ussie just subscribed. Vadam's penny head, Vadam's penny body, Vadam's penny butt.
Vadam's penny butts! Ussie, thank you so much for your 28 months. I really appreciate you. Thank you. You kind of wish you'd known about this sooner. Rinks, are you talking about rejection sensitivity? Dysphoria? Is this kind of the first time you're hearing about it? I would highly recommend doing a bit of research into it if you feel that you're even slightly relating to it through this conversation. It's not something, it isn't a diagnosable condition. It's not a psychological condition. It is a symptom of, it could be a symptom of many things, but it's kind of an emotional experience, I guess. But it can be a symptom or a trait for particularly folks with ADHD and folks with BPD, but it can exist in folks that don't have those things as well. So it's not something you can kind of be diagnosed with, but it becomes something you struggle with and suffer with. Does that make sense? Yeah. So you don't feel that way, but you've got family that do, and you like being aware and understanding as much as you're able to. That's really awesome. It seems like you're a very empathetic person. But yeah, I would look it up. It's a thing. And as soon as I found out what it was, it all kind of clicked for me, and I was able to better communicate to folks and kind of understand my reactions to things, you know? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, no sessions found. Yeah, our island server usually takes 5 or 10 minutes to pop back up because, as I say, there's a lot of bases, even if most of them are empty. And so the server has to load in all of those structures. You hope they fix the stupid swimming animations in the game when you swim standing up and T-posing. I don't think I have ever swam T-posing in ARK. Maybe that's just me. I've never had a janky swimming animation. Personally. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. But who knows what's going to happen with these new ocean mechanics. I think it's all going to be a bit wonky. I mean, I'm remembering when Extinction came out in ASA, and remember how janky the buggies were? Remember the buggies? I feel like the boats and just the water mechanics in general, I don't know. This is my prediction. This is my prediction. And Nitrodo says online shouldn't be long. Thanks, Doug. You're low-key getting impatient. I mean, have you been around for an ARK release before, Stylish Cat? This is very normal. This is very normal. At least they have existing rafts to use as a start. Yeah, who knows how the rafts will behave, though? Because if they're changing how the waves work and the water works, the raft might also be... Like, the rafts might also succumb to those new mechanics, you know? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Wildcard went, let's pretend the buggies aren't real, and then we don't have to fix them. I kind of lost that whole... Because I never really fully explored the buggies. I know about the buggies through trying to admin rescue other people's buggies, and also watching other people play with them. But when I saw how buggy they were, I thought, you know what, I'm just going to leave it out, you know. Yeah. Oh, this is your first one? Stylish Cat. I mean, there are people that have been playing ARK way longer than I have. I've been playing for 6 years, and every single release is like this. So the standard is delays. Expect delays, and when it comes, we eventually celebrate. Yeah. But I mean, if anybody is, you know, keen to be first on the information, it's going to be in their official Discord. It's going to be in their announcement channel, in their status channel as well. And there's nothing in there at the moment. But no news isn't necessarily bad news, you know. You hope the wildcard adds more instruments to Tides of Fortune? Do you mean musical instruments, Dominic? I can kind of envisage something like Sea of Thieves, where you each have a musical instrument. And then you can play it together, play some sea shanties. That would be a lot of fun, I think. Hungry Canadian, hi, welcome in. What are we doing? We're currently waiting for my ARK Island server to restart. Here it goes. It's back up, folks, if you need to log on. We have daily restarts. Well, actually, we have restarts every 12 hours to just help with memory leak issues. And then it also does like an auto dyno wipe as well. So we're logging back on. And honestly, we're just faffing around, waiting for Genesis. Chalago, welcome on YouTube. You're from Brazil. Welcome. I am from England. I got the server password wrong. Huh. Yeah. You missed. When it comes, we celebrate. Then wait for the patch to fix everything. True. This is why I'm anticipating that our server will not launch tomorrow. I'm prepared to do single player tomorrow. Right password. Right password, hopefully. Yeah. Yeah, I have the Discord channel open on this monitor. So I will... ARK, are you okay? ARK, are you okay? ARK's a good game, folks. No bugs. No bugs! Nothing wrong with it in the slightest! What are you talking about? There we go. What were we doing? We were being nosy and checking out people's bases. There's not much to check out. Everybody's packed out. Everyone's packed down. Let me go back to our base a minute. I want to make sure we only have the things out that we're raising and that we're ready to put everything away. I also need to check through all of the Lost Colony dinos and make sure I siphon off my personal ones. Yeah. We've had a lot of guesses today. Oh yeah, sorry. You guys didn't even see the bug because I didn't change my freaking screen. Oh. I had Big Vic up. You missed a really funny thing and it was just my massive face. I'll see if I can recreate the bug that I was seeing. Because there was literally a bug happening as I logged in. Let me see if I can do it. Again. Timmy, welcome in. Hello. 2 times? Wait, what do you mean 2 times? 2 times. But yeah, serious guesstimations on release. Previous ARK releases have happened anywhere between 6 p.m. BST to 6 p.m. BST the following day or sometimes beyond. On average, I would say we're looking at probably between midnight and 3 in the morning British time, realistically. But who knows? Anyone's guess at the moment. So you saw the really funny thing. Let me see if I can get it to happen again. Oh, I feel bad now. Hang on. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Oh, it's not happening. Okay, it's kind of happening. Is it happening? So I logged in. Okay, I'm gonna make this happen. I'm gonna make this happen. Because I feel like you need to see it. Estimations are 6 p.m. to 6 p.m. next year. Yes, Surreal, exactly. We actually did a genuine prediction earlier. And one of the options was sometime in 2027.
A turtle made it to the water.
Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Right.
A turtle made
What's
it
my
to the
password?
water.
A turtle made it to the water. What is a feature that I'm most excited for with Genesis 1? Edith, that is an excellent first-time chat message. Welcome in. Also, Joster, welcome in as well. What am I most excited about? Okay, let's say what I'm most excited about with the base Genesis 1, and then what I'm most excited about with Bob's True Tales, the DLC. Honestly, I'm a big fan of the new creatures. So I'm going to go ahead and say the octopus. I forget its name. The paleo doodad. Oh, the funny thing isn't happening now. I'm just inside my wyvern. I mean, also, ARK is a good game. No bugs. This actually wasn't happening before, but it's almost funnier. Yeah, I think the octopus. And then for Bob's True Tales, the tide pup, which looks like a little axolotl. I think those are the things I'm most excited for. I want to say I'm excited about the boat and naval mechanics, but I'm worried for 2 reasons. First and foremost, I'm worried about the boats being buggy. Number 2.
A turtle made it to the water.
I'm worried about motion sickness. I get motion sickness in video games, specifically seasickness. I cannot play Sea of Thieves, which is really sad because it's a really fun game. And I worry that if ARK haven't taken into account accessibility options for motion sickness, that I might not be able to take part in that mechanic of the game, which would be sad. So I really hope that they've considered those of us that do get motion sick. They've got some settings in place to help with that. Sometimes something as simple as having a toggleable crosshair in the middle of the screen, just a little white dot, can be enough to give a fixed point to help with motion sickness. Having, like, depending on the FOV of being in the boat as well and how the wave mechanics work with rocking the boat will be a big thing for me. Yeah. Atlas launch of smooth sailing. Neuroflux, I don't remember Atlas launch, but I have heard all about it. Welcome in. Yeah. There are boats, or is that the paid DLC? I think the boat models will come with the DLC, but then the mechanics of the water itself will be in the Genesis 1 map. Does that make sense, Jim? So you could make a standard raft and build a boat on that raft. But the new boat models, of which there are 3, they look kind of similar to the way that Sea of Thieves have boats. There's like 3 sizes, is my understanding. That will be with Bob's Tall Tales. Bob's True Tales. You know what I mean? Yeah. You're an Atlas fan. It was the worst launch, but the early Atlas days of peak gaming. I should imagine they would have borrowed a lot of, a lot of those mechanics from Atlas. It wouldn't surprise me. Yeah. Do we know if the octopus is locked behind the paywall or is it part of the base Genesis 1? It is part of the base Genesis 1, Beard. It is free. Octopus is free. Tide Pup is not. Is my understanding. Yeah. But yeah, I don't really know what's going on here. I'm just stuck inside my wyvern. Am I actually stuck? No, we're fine. We're good. Yeah, I'm kind of packing this base down a little bit. Duck, you got your Giga Desmodus egg, so I'm going to put these away. You've heard rumblings about a lot of Atlas assets being reused. I mean, I guess time will tell. Those who have played Atlas before will be able to spot it very easily, I should imagine. You wonder if monitors still come with built-in crosshairs. Some of them do archive. Unfortunately, my monitors are very basic and they have literally no settings on them. At least kind of inbuilt in the monitor itself. But yeah. Yeah, having a crosshair that you can toggle on and off. You see, like, this crosshair here, okay? It doesn't even have to have the arrow. Like, it can literally be the white dot in the middle. That helps people that experience seasickness, specifically, I have come to find. Yeah. Breeding male. I mean, a lot of games just have it on by default. I only have this because I've got a cryopod out, I think. Wait, why have I got the crosshair? Yeah, there we go. It's because I had the cryopod out. There we go. But some games, yeah, they just have it built in. It's just there all the time. Yeah. Okay, perfect breeders. Where are you? Perfect. Gosh, we're gonna need to get another breeding folder. I'm gonna put the Oviraptor away. Unless... Oh no, are you planning... Duck, are you doing some breeding this evening? Or are you heading off? Because you said that you were going to get an early night, right? The turtles are raised. Get a little physical dot that you can just put on the monitor in the middle. Honestly, that is not a bad idea, actually. Atlantis. But my point actually is, though, games should consider accessibility options as a priority rather than an afterthought. Because adding in accessibility options does not take away anyone else's experience that doesn't need them, and often actually benefits those that don't directly need them. I'm thinking about things like subtitles. Like, how many people benefit from having subtitles who aren't necessarily hard of hearing? And especially if you can turn things on and off, why not? It can be the difference between people being able to play a game and not being able to play a game. And so you end up excluding a lot of players if you don't have them. Yeah. Is this PvE? It is. Yeah. PvE. We're currently knocking around on the island whilst we're waiting for Genesis 1. I'm not sure how much longer I'll go for. It really depends if we hear from Wildcard or not. Because I've got to be up early tomorrow. I don't want to pull an all-nighter if it's not dropping anytime soon. Yeah. Let's make sure people don't go around and destroy maps with stupid pillars. That doesn't happen here, Joshua. We're an unofficial server. So people don't do that here. One of the benefits to playing on unofficial, I think. Yeah. Ducks jumping. Why? Why is duck jumping? Hello? Hello? Oh, I've got a spider. Thank you. A spider. Do I want to hatch this yet? Can I leave it in here for now? I don't want to raise another baby now. Is that okay? Unless they raise really quickly. Do the spiders raise quickly? You love subtitles. It helps you understand what's being said. Yeah. And it's like, if you don't like them, you just turn them off. There we go. No harm done. Yeah. You was wondering, you always play offline protection back on Survival Evolved. You're trying to get into PvE when Genesis comes out. You wonder, how is PvE going? I don't play official, Chuck, so I can't comment on PvE from an official perspective. I'm playing on my own server that I run for my Patreon community. And so we're a small community to begin with, so there's not as much pressure on the servers in terms of loads of dinos and loads of structures. But we also have, you know, rules in place and parameters in place to stop people from overbuilding and having too many dinos out to begin with anyway. Because, yeah, that can cause, you know, if you have a base and then somebody rocks up within render distance of you and builds like a mega base, even on PvE, that's going to give you a bad time performance-wise, right? So I can't comment on that, unfortunately, but I assume you're talking about official capacity. I need to put this turtle away, and then we need to go and have a look at the Lost Colony dinosaurs. Abby, hi, welcome in. You remember seeing a movie about racing snails as a kid? And you went to the cinema for subtitle viewing, and it was cool because there was no one else there. Oh, it's just you in the cinema. That's a fun experience. I've had that before. Usually it's your own base causing you lag. I think the issue with official, though, is you have multiple, right? Whereas on a community server, generally speaking, population of players is much less. Okay, turtles are all going in the turtle fridge. All stats and pink turtle. Yay. Yeah, Beard, sorry, I don't think you heard me earlier. Do you want me to pod your bulb dog? I forgot what it was called then. Bulbs? Bulbasaur? Bulb dog? No, it's not a Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur is a Pokemon. Do you want me to pod them up? Also, their glasses are not on right. Like, what is happening with their glasses? I don't know. Yeah. Natasha, hi! I'm having a great day, thank you. I hope you are too. I was just thinking about putting it up because if you're going over to Genesis 1, then it means it's less likely to die of starvation eventually. Yes. Father Frost, welcome in. No news yet, no. Best place to be the first to find out on Genesis 1 news is going to be their official Discord. I've got it open on my other monitor. I'm keeping a close eye on it. Bids, you do have a dedicated fridge and it's over here. I like how you can, I'm pretty sure you can freeze dinos, shoulder pets, with their hats on and they keep them, right? I'm pretty certain. We banned from using a clown emoji. I'm sure there is probably more context for being banned, surely. Surely! But yeah, no news. But no news isn't bad news. Okay, Duck, where did you put the Lost Colony dinos? By the way, where did you put them? Because I'm gonna sort through mine at least and grab the ones that I want to keep. Just so they don't accidentally get sorted, if that makes sense. I'm gonna pod this wyvern up because I'm not planning on heading back out on that today. And we can absolutely pod up the dung beetle. We don't need the dung beetle out. We don't need The Giga Chicken. Oh, run out of pods already. Dinos that can wear hats can now be cryoed with their hats, yeah. Because the amount of times you would cryopod a dino wearing a hat and then leave the hat on the ground. What is Duck doing? Aha! These fridges. Do they have... Oh, yeah. Lost Colony 2. Extinction. Lost Colony. Babies. Okay, excellent. Thank you, Duck. I should look through them. Farming. Dung beetle can go in farming. Wyvern. Oh no, Wyvern is... No, Wyvern can go in there, I think. What are my specs for my PC build? There should be a command, actually, for that, Chuck. Let me see if it's working. Sometimes Nightbot is half asleep, so it might take a minute to pop up. There we go. So I actually have a 2 PC setup for my streaming. So I stream from one PC, and then I run my game from another. And that offloads all the resources that it requires to run OBS onto a different machine. So I don't have to worry. Also, if ARK crashes, then my stream doesn't crash, which is nice. But yeah, those are the specs of my gaming PC. I actually, oh my goodness, that is a point. They were supposed to deliver a PSU to my house today, and I don't know, I've not got a parcel. Oh, I've just had a nice email. We might have, not today, maybe tomorrow, we might be able to do a giveaway for Bob's True Tales. Which is exciting. Yeah, my parcel hasn't arrived. I have a PSU coming in the post today because I've got a new graphics card. And I needed the PSU in order to run the new graphics card. It'll be in the bin. Don't say that, Jim. It probably will be. I just don't think it's arrived today. Because I got a message from UPS. It says scheduled tomorrow. Oh, it says Friday. Never mind. It's not coming. It's coming tomorrow. But yeah, we'll be running. I think we'll run a giveaway tomorrow. And then I got a couple of giveaway codes, but I'm going to save them for my marathon stream next week, I think. So we're going to run back-to-back giveaways, I think, that weekend. But I will be giving away one code tomorrow. Yeah. Amazon, put your stuff in the clean recycle bin. Was it okay, Jim? I'm like faffing around now and I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, Oviraptor. Oviraptor. We don't need any of those. We don't need any of those eggies. And then Giga Chicken. Yes. Yeah, you don't really want an electronic item being left on your doorstep. But no, it's not arriving until tomorrow, so I'll be good. But yeah, I've got... So my graphics card on my gaming PC is currently a 3080. And my PSU is only a 750 watt. So I've now got a 1000 watt PSU coming in. And I've got the AMD equivalent of a 4070 Ti, which is... I forget the model. I'm looking at it now. It is an RX 7900 XT. Yes. I don't know if I already asked, but what is your favorite creature in ARK Ascended? It's so hard. I mean, my historical favorite creature in ARK was a snow owl. My second favorite creature was Lost Island's Cinema Crops. But in ARK Survival Ascended, I don't use it so often, but one of the cutest creatures is the little spiders. Let me see if I can find one. The little spiders are adorable. Ads. Okay, I will answer again when ads are done. It was 2 electrical items and a 25 kilogram box of flour. Wait! Are you kidding me? You had flour delivered to your doorstep and then it was left out in the rain? I can actually believe that, Jim, because you make a lot of sourdough bread. That is typical. What, like, of all the things to be left out in the rain, electrical items and flour, among the worst. Among the worst things. What are the spiders called? Oh, what are they called? Cosmos. Spudger Jack. I They have Spudger Jack. Yeah, the Bulb Dog is also really cute. Like, Aberration and Light Pets for the win. It's a spider wearing pineapple glasses. How can you not love this guy? It's a tiny spider wearing pineapple glasses. Molly, I don't know if you're still here, but these glasses remind me of your is it you that's got a pineapple emote that you use? How cute is it? It's adorable. No, we still don't have an update yet. Nope. Nada. Nothing. Oh no, I've just screwed up my monitor. There we go. There we go. Oh, is it a BTTV emote? Oh, I think maybe I just see it in your chat a lot and I think it belongs to you. Is it that one? But yeah, this guy's really fucking cute. I love them so much. I think they might be my favorite. Yes. Oh, Furry Wolf, you were asking. And I think this is my favorite creature, this. Because look at what it looks like with pineapple glasses on. The Cosmos. You're going to tame so many X-Allos? Yeah, we're going to have X-Dino variants on Genesis. Ironically, there'll be a lot of X-Argentavis which I will want to tame that we can't fly with on Genesis, but we can certainly bring them back to the island. I would like to get a line of those. Potentially X-Rhinos as well. Rhinos will be a useful breeding line potentially for Genesis Rockwell. I'm trying to remember. There used to be a strategy involving rhinos and buried reapers. Oh, yes. X-Dunkleostus for water metal farming in the ocean biome. Magmasaurs. It is a baby spider. It is, with pineapple glasses. Absolutely. And the best thing is they're a shoulder pet, so... Oh. Well, you can't see them because... Wait, are they like... Where are they? Hello? Are they on my shoulder? Hello? Okay. It was hiding under my suit. There we go. How cute is that? Master Controller, thanks, Beard, yeah. Yeah, I like when I'm wearing the costume. It's just completely hides it. You can't tell it's there. Do we have a link for the official ARK Discord? Yeah, Atlanta, give me 1 second. Be warned, it is a minefield. But the channels you want specifically to look out for are announcements and status updates. Give me a second. Copy server ID. Invite. Copy. There we go. That's their official. It was really funny because for the longest period of time, it turns out I was in one of the many fan-made unofficial ARK Discords. I wasn't actually in the real one. Ugh. Yeah, Rhino strats usually involve lots of ramming into things and charging, yeah. So having a good line of X-Rhinos would be nice. A good line of X-Mosasaur for the Moda water boss. That was always a good go-to. Is it just Moda and Master Controller on Genesis 1? I'm trying to remember. I think it is. I think it is. You're trying to understand something and you've been trying to figure this out for a while. How do people get special hats or glasses? Because you think it's hilarious. Yeah, so as Beard says, there are cosmetics that you can unlock via downloadable content that you pay for, or by participating in seasonal events or boss fights sometimes as well. So the next official ARK event is going to be their Summer Bash event. They've not announced dates for that yet, but I should imagine it'll be coming up within kind of the next couple of weeks. And there'll be like a bunch of skins that you can make from your smithy that you can add to hats and, you know, different parts of your armor set, and some that you can apply to your creatures as well. Yeah. Right, let's have a look at these dinos. So we brought all of our stuff over from Lost Colony because we've left that map now. And Duck has very kindly put all of the dinosaurs, the creatures, in these pods. So I have to go through them and figure out which ones are my personal ones. So I can just kind of Put them to one side. Why do we have a juvenile eel? Tribe, I'm looking at you guys. Why do we have a juvenile eel? Please enlighten me. Alone Island, hi, I'm doing good, thank you. How about yourself? I'm excellent. Do I like more PvE for ASE or ASA? Are you asking, do I prefer PvE on Ark Survival Ascended versus Ark Survival Evolved? I prefer... Okay, pros and cons. Ark Survival Ascended. Beautiful hecking graphics. Even running things on medium and low with a very mediocre PC by today's standards. Things look really fucking cool. Pro. Also pro. Loads of cool quality of life changes. Cool new items. Cool new DLC. Some of the DLC I'm not a big fan of, but some of it I am. You know, the ability to craft from storage. And now that we have, like, armor add-ons and gear add-ons, we have the trait system, all of these cool new things. Really awesome. But I really miss, and this isn't a problem with Ark Survival Ascended, it's just the reality of it. I miss Ark Survival Evolved because those were my first memories of experiencing Ark, and I will never get those back. And so what I've done with my Ark Survival Ascended playthrough is I have purposely not tried to recreate old memories as much as possible, at least. Make new memories, do things differently. What the crap is that, duck? Oh, it's a tiny spider. A different spider from my spider. So yeah, I have a lot of really awesome memories with Ark Survival Evolved. But ultimately, in order to secure Ark's development in the future, it needed to be ported into Unreal Engine 5, and so many other survival games are following suit. You know, the most recent being Conan Exiles. Although they provided their update for free. A juvenile eel from Santa? I guess so. I mean, why else would we have a baby eel? Why is Duck punching me in the face? Duck? I think Duck really wants me to hatch this spider. Okay, I'll hatch the spider. Fine. I will hatch the spider. There we go. This is Duck's breeding project of the week. Little spiders. Thanks, Duck. Have you got, did you put meat in it, or do I need to put meat in it? Hello? Hello? Its hitbox is so small. Yes, it's got meat in it. Okay. I'm gonna leave this in your care, Duck, because I'm faffing, I'm talking, and I'm not doing a lot of paying attention to keeping babies alive. You go, spider, you go. You might finally get Conan whilst it's on sale. They do seem much better at support. I mean, Funcom, I think, haven't been kind of recipient of quite so much toxicity as wildcard devs have, but I know they've had their fair share. That's for sure. But I do think, therefore, they are much better at kind of communicating with their player base about changes and things that are happening. And Conan has another big update around the corner in a few weeks. I believe they're extending their storyline, so I'll probably be jumping back in for that as well. Anyway, I was looking through these. Juvenile Pego, Sabertooth, Juvenile Desmodus. What is this? A Trudon. Yeah, I think a lot of these are Santa dinos. Otter 70, Otter 130. Breeding female otter. Okay, I'm going to move over important dinos. Any kind of obviously important dinos for breeding as well, I think. Managama, level 14. Yeah, I think a lot of these are Santas. Snowl. Capro. Spare Gloon. Who's got a Giga Desmodus called Mini? Wait, who's got a Giga Desmodus called Mini? Oh, I think that belongs to someone who doesn't play anymore, by the looks of it. Oh, wait, Duck, are these Are these dinos being stored for somebody else? They don't... I'm not sure these are ours. Are these all definitely ours? I love that emote. To kill. What is this? Frosty the Snow Liza, who belongs to Larkin. I'm going to rely on Beard and Larkin to go through these dinos and pick theirs out as well. Baby Parahute? Wait, is that Parahute from Rescuers Down Under? Is that what that's named after, Larkin? Lots of Vimto Danger. Larkin. What a name for a stego. Stretch Armstrong, top shelf. V Rex. Okay, that is my T-Rex. Do I want that Rex though? Probably not. I think I'm good. Snowplow, Miss V. Yes, that is a good Megatherium. Snowplow is a good Megatherium. I will take them. I will take them. They will be my squishy. Why are all these duck? Why are you naming Desmodus to kill dead soon? Lappy the Burb. Christmas wait, Anki. I mean, await, Anki. Yes. MC Hammer. Juvenile Mr. Sparkle. Oh, Mr. Sparkle's my Aureliacs. Apparently I never finished raising them. So there we go. You got zero memory of this. I mean, it says imprinted by Duck, so I'm assuming that you also named them. Just blaming Duck out here. Mr. Chompsalot. I mean, Mr. Chompsalot is... Nah, it's not great. Who's this? Blink the Solwyn at Larkham. Buttercup 2. What happened to Buttercup 1, Larkham? I like how you've got a Anki called Excadrill. Peanut, Sweet Pea, Spine Ripper. Those are all names for Ossodon, by the way. Peanut, Sweet Pea, Spine Ripper. Oh, perfect breeding male Cryolophosaurus. Yes, let's take that. Heckin' died. Perfect breeding female Cryolophosaurus. Yes. Buttercup 2. Wait, have we seen Buttercup 2? Gloon. And then breeding Gloons. I don't think we ever got the perfect Gloons, actually, did we? I think those are one of those kind of half-abandoned breeding projects. Because we've got here 2 females and a male. We've got health, stamina, oxygen, melee, and food. Yeah, we're trying to combine them still. I think. A spare win. Lots of Veil wins. 46 hit points, 51 stamina. That looks like a good Veil win to me. I will take these. They don't have mutations, so they'll go in the generic breeding cryo fridge of half-abandoned breeding projects. There we go. Okay, we're getting to the bottom of this set now. I mean, please, you guys go through these as well. I'm just grabbing kind of important ones that I see. Yeah, a lot of these are Santa dinos, I think. All right. So that's one fridge, and then... Oh. You've got a Gloon. Oh, we have a perfect breeding Gloon. Oh! Oh! So we have perfect Gloons. But do you know what's not perfect about them? Their colours. So we might want to look through some of the colours here. Yeah. We are approaching the elimination of the 9 PM guess and the prediction. We've got 13 minutes. If it doesn't release in 13 minutes, then some of you have lost. But yeah, thanks, Doug. I didn't know that they'd been finished. That's awesome. Yeah, I think I'd kept... Let me see if I can find them. I think we had like an all pink one, but I think it was a Santa pink, so it was very low level. And then maybe... wait. Hello? Why? Oh, is that not the right fridge? Hang on. Let me see if I can find them. An all pink gloon. Maybe it was this one. Spare. Maybe it was this one. Oh no, that's like a white gloon. I mean, that's also cool. I really like that white with the pink. But we had like a bright fuchsia one somewhere. Yeah, a lot of these Santa dinos can go in the color dinos cryo fridge. Extinction, Lost Colony 2. It's more the personal dinos I'm kind of going through and grabbing. Steve the Brontosaurus. Oh yeah, we got Bison. Health Cryolophosaurus. That was a Santa dino. Oh, we got breeding Megaraptors as well. Blimey. Or at least one breeding Megaraptor. There's actually just not as many dinos we had in Lost Colony than I imagined, I'll be honest. Oh, what are these? Test Drake. I don't know what's being tested, but something. Santa Melee Dinotherium. A Melee Dinotherium's nice. We'll take that. Oh, we've got thralls in here as well. I've got a couple of thralls. You're testing drakes to grab randos for breeding? Oh, okay. Managama. I freaking hate Managamas. Yeah, where's the pink gloon? What is this? Daimi. The Dimetrodon. Another Aureliax. Loads of baby Ocidons. And loads of bats. Did we not have another breeder for the Megaraptor? Meg. No, we have one breeder. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I'm just going to sort through some of these. How's my personal dino fridge looking? 88 out of 120 dinos. That's not too bad. I've got 2 kitties. Got 2 breeding kitties in there. Okay, my personal dinos. Baby Aureliax. I actually have a separate folder for all the things that I've not finished raising. So they can go in there. Was there anything else that was technically mine? I think that was it, and the rest of them were breeders. I mean, I had a gloon. What happened to my gloon? Did it get left behind, maybe? I wonder. Breeding. Okay, breeders where they're not perfect are going to go in here. Oh, here's the breeding Megaraptors. Level 215. So this is just a stat one. Santa Melee Heffalump. Stamina Aussie. Oh, there's no room in here. Do you know what? We're going to need to label another fridge for breeders. Abandoned breeding projects. there's just so many dinos to sort through. My brain just can't. Hi, Kira Grim. No, we don't have a time yet. Shock horror. Sadly not. I'm getting up nice and early tomorrow, though, because I'm going Pokemon hunting. So I hope that it is released by then. Oh, we do have a couple of perfect breeders. They can go in the perfect fridge. Perfect Cryolophosaurus. Oh, no, that's also full. The perfect breeders are also full. Okay, we're going to need to start rearranging fridges, I think, and relabeling. There is a generic breeding overflow. But our perfect fridge is full as well. My gloon was called something silly like Scrooby Poobles. I don't think it was called Scrooby Poobles, but it did. It did have a silly name. I last recall seeing it last week, just in the base hanging out. So I've got an awful feeling I've left it behind, Beard. Also, I've just seen your pinned message, Kiri. Thank you. Can I... Mutated fairies. I feel like could the mutated fairies... I'm going to move those because they're not perfect stuck. I'm going to find another folder for them if that's okay. There we go. Why don't we put them in overflow breeding? And I will put the folder in here and I'll just call it Mutating Fairies. There we go. Lovely. Although it's annoying when you make a new folder, you now have to exit the vestibule and come back in to see it. There we go. Lovely. Yeah, what happened to my gloon? I definitely had a gloon. And it was pink. My gloon was pink. Gloon. Spare. Breeding. Gloon. Breeding. 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 Oh, this is... Wait, this is the Santa pink one, I think, though. Oh, no. Is it green? Well, it's got pink... Okay, it's got a pink eyes, but it doesn't have a pink body. That is very pink. Do you know what we could do? We could totally just make a disco out of gloons in our base. It's another white one with green on it. Gloon. Juvenile gloon. Baby gloon. Baby gloon. Baby gloon. Gloon. Spare. Yeah. I think mine got left behind. Yeah. We're on the islands at the moment, LJ Storms. We're just waiting for Genesis. Oh, there's the bright pink one. But interestingly, its eye light isn't bright pink. It's just its body. It's just the body. And actually, it's got a grey bit on the front. Interesting. Hi, Reza. Welcome back. Hello. I mean, unless I actually put it in here. No. Is Genesis and everything free now on ASA if owned on ASE? No. So you need to buy ARK Survival Ascended separately. But if you do buy ARK Survival Ascended, you will get Island, Scorched Earth, Aberration, Extinction, Lost Colony, Genesis 1, Genesis 2, and all official non-storyline maps except for Astrios or anything that is created after ARK Survival Ascended came out. I hope that kind of clarifies things. There is a lot of other DLC and things you can pay for as well. It does get a bit confusing, I will admit. Oh, Lost Colony is a DLC. Thank you, Team Dims. You do have to pay for Lost Colony separately. Yeah. Thank you. Wait! Schmoogelborp! Wait! Dirk, did you find Schmoogelborp? They were called Schmoogelborp. Oh, Schmoogelborp was the pink one. Schmoogelborp lives! What do they look like on my shoulder when I'm dressed as a dino, by the way? Can't really see them. Yeah, sorry, you do have to pay for Lost Colony. Essentially, all the maps that you experience with ARK Survival Evolved come under the base game of ARK Survival Ascended, and anything new you have to pay for separately. I mean, actually, this kind of is cool because you can't really see the shoulder pet, but it's still kind of lighting the way up. He was in my cryo fridge? Why didn't I didn't see him? Oh, thanks, Doc. We have Schmoogelborp. They live. Just massive eyes. But yeah, we're not seeing any sign of movement from Wildcard. So I think I'm going to call it. I'd rather get a decent night's sleep and be on it for tomorrow. Cryolophosaurus, health cryo. You can go in this fridge. And then, oh, I've got the Megatherium. There we go. There we go. But yeah, plan for tomorrow is, unless by some absolute miracle things are running smoothly on servers, the plan is to just hop in single player and just kind of check it out for the first time. Looking at a Saturday server launch. But as I say, if by some miracle things are working, I will try to launch the server tomorrow, but it's kind of 90% sure, well, I'm 90% sure that ain't gonna happen.